届くかもしれぬだけ届いてよ儚い願い心の使い方を知りたいの影色のように歪んだ世界で確かな答えを求めたんだ誰かの眩しい明日になって選択肢はもういらない涙を咲いて命が咲いてその翼でどこへ向かうの途切れた鼓動を繋いで結んでかすかな未来へ花を送ろう知らない感情言えない少女まだわからぬって怖いよ灰色の世界を冷たい光で照らして痛い本当は脆い心臓を押さえてごまかして断ち切るだけ一つ一つ集めた幼い記憶が焼き付いて離れない残像知ってる街の知らない景色は一人だと言い放ってくるよで未完成の地図を誰かの希望でなくさないように繋いで乾いた愛もいつか溶けて生まれ変わるように涙を咲いて命が咲いてこの翼で明日へ向かうの途切れた鼓動を繋いで結んで確かな未来へ花を送ろう知らない感情言えない少女咲いていない夜と明けて灰色の世界を優しい刃で照らした先には光が咲いてHello everyone. It's been a hot minute. This is Alchemist ZETHIEL. Today we are back with another stream. We are gonna be continuing Kamitsubaki City REGENERATE. I really don't know when we're gonna finish this game. I know we're close to the end, but I have no idea if we're gonna finish it tonight or if we're gonna finish it like next time I stream the game. Like I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea. But nonetheless, it should be fun. Also, sorry, I was going to have this for 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time earlier today. However, 4 p.m. Pacific. I was feeling rather tired earlier, and I figured I really needed to take a nap at that time. So instead, we are doing it at our 8:30 p.m. slot. Wonderful, nice, cool. Okay, we can all live with that, and hopefully, the woke mob shall not execute me. What do you mean by that? Quick question, Alchemist ZETHIEL, what do you mean by that? What is the woke mob? What constitutes the woke mob in the realm of Shinsuke and its interconnected worlds, you may ask? I have no idea. It was just something I was just saying for the pure love of the game. In any case, I think I can talk a little bit about my week so far. I had to go to the doctor again, get some stuff checked out. I have been having a poor sleep schedule, even worse than usual. But I've been also, although I have been filling my summer break with some fun activities as well, mostly just going out, trying new things, going out cause there's many different worlds out there that have yet to be discovered and that I still do not know. And if I am to continue growing as an alchemist and as an adventurer, I have to brave new territory to uncover what lies beyond the boundaries of what I already know. Cause honestly, I've been living a bit of a more secluded life ever since 2020, you know? And even then, the past few years trying to integrate back into society, it's kind of hard to find the people that I can resonate with, the places I can feel happy with. I kind of feel like I'm fallen behind somewhat compared to everyone else that is around me, but it just means I haven't fully expanded my boundaries yet, haven't truly fully figured out everything that there is to know about this world. And it's prophesied that at the end of my journey that I will have experienced many lives and people, and I will carry their memories with me, but I guess I'm still in the process of undergoing that journey, aren't I? So yes, what a journey indeed. Oh yeah, another thing. I will be at Off-Kite Expo as just an attendee. Like, as one of the regular congoers. I won't be hosting any panel or anything. I think I was thinking about it, but then I kind of got caught up with other stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want to figure out the logistics for that just yet. So yeah, there's that. As for music uploads this month, honestly, admittedly, I have been working a lot on my music the past few months, not few weeks or so. It's just I haven't been working on my solo stuff as much, so that might be postponed a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm falling behind my initially projected schedule for the covers and stuff that I wanted to release, but yeah, okay. I think that's enough yapping, and I think we can head on over to the gaming. Gaming, we're going to play Kamitsubaki City. Ooh, okay, I need to turn off the BGM. Oh my god. I love VWP so much. I'm starting to feel the weight of interval, yeah, they're still active as solos, but I miss I miss my girls. I miss my girls being all like, you know. Hold on. All right, there we go. There we go. Ah, the ruins of our city. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Press any button. Okay. That wasn't very... Hi? Quick question, huh? Okay, I might need to, hold on. Something is like just a little bit off with, because I have to wear gloves right now. On my left hand to like protect one of my fingers. Thankfully that finger isn't the thumb, so I need all the tactile feedback I can get from my thumbs. True area. Oh, not true area. True chapter 7. True chapter 7. Spiritual departure. Yeah, I think the last time I was talking about why is it spiritual departure? Since when was it spiritual departure and not altar? Because I think there was some point where like they changed the translation of it from altar to spiritual departure, or maybe that's just me making things up. I don't actually know. I don't know why. Maybe it's called spiritual departure to be a counterpart to spirit of words, kotodama, and saidan. I don't know if there's like any connection there, but maybe they just wanted to be thematic or something. I don't actually know. All right. Ikuwayo, ikuwayo. Let's go, 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 go. Let us. Oh, it's July 31st. Oh, wait, we might finish this. Oh, okay. I have no idea. Something crazy. Something crazy is surely bound to happen. All right. We finally finished our preparations on the afternoon of July 31st. I'm taking a walk around the city, cagey at the side of the setting sun, indicating only a few hours remain until the final battle commences. When I suddenly get a call. Ring, 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 ring. Huh? The RD chief? What could she want? Hello, Miss Bluebird. It does feel somewhat poetic that she'd ring me up so close to the end, seeing as how she'd only ever called before, at the start of my journey. Hello? Is something a matter? We should still have a few more hours left before the blackout. Something curious has occurred. Heh? Huh? I'm sorry, but I don't follow. Ooh. Ooh, oh, this could change everything. Huh. Yeah, that is strange. Maybe a Tesseractor's responsible then? Yeah, sure thing. I'll let the witchlings know too, just to be safe. With that, the RD chief hangs up. I call the witchlings, then promptly head for the tower. Ooh, everyone in their awesome outfits. Everyone's already at the reception area by the time I get there. However, I don't see Kugel. Excuse me. However, I don't see Kugel or the RD Chief anywhere, even though all the witchlings are present. Where's the RD Chief, guys? I know Kugel's in Coco's shadow, but I don't get why she isn't here.
ここにいると目立つから祭壇で待ってるって。私たちも行きましょう。
I nod in unison with the others, then board the elevator. Yippee! Our updated ID cards now give us clearance to the tower's top floors. Thus, I use mine and press the button for the 59th floor, at which point the elevator begins its ascent. It isn't long before we reach our destination. The RD Chief, already there on the stage, turns around to greet us.
皆様、よく来てくださいました。決戦前にすみません。
それは構わないけど、ここが祭壇。初めて来たけど、ライブ会場みたいなんだね。
Hello. 59th floor? Wait. Is there something I'm missing about 59? Is it... Wait. Maybe it's because it's what came before... I don't know. I don't know. It's just so many... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, Oomph. Hello, Oomphy. So many floors. Why 59 is such a specific number though? Like, I'm trying to think. Go... The main wordplay I can think of right now about 69... Not 60... What did I say? 69? 59 is Goku. And I am not sure if it's Goku. But whatever.
今年の復興祭のために作られた特別ステージなんだよ。復興課長が言うには、ここが他の世界とつながってるらしいんだけど。
It's connected to our world. Whoa.
正確にはこの会場がつながっているというより、塔の頂上付近に次元結節点があるという形ですね。
We love fantasy sci-fi.
異なる世界をつなぐ目に見えない穴とでも申しますが、そこからフラグメントが次元を超えて出入りするのです。
That's our fragments. Whoa.
難しいね。そもそも異なる世界って何？
Facts, so true. Like and reblog for more.
SF とかでよく見るパラレルワールドってやつじゃない？時とともに分岐した複数の世界が並列に存在しているっていう。
あ、それそれ。私もこことは異なる歴史をたどった平行世界から来たからわかるわ。
I wonder. Coco came from our world?
リメ様とココ様のおっしゃる通りです。現代物理学においてもその存在はすでに確認されています。
Whenever they talk about modern physics in this game, it's like really funny. Well, not really funny. Well, it is funny. Because like, I think it's established early on that like the laws of physics were changed because of the solar radiation flare that made magic happen, that made magic exist, or whatever. It's pretty interesting stuff.
もっとも質量を持つ物体が異なる世界を行き来することは極めて困難ですが、フラグメントは質量がないエネルギー体のため世界間の移動が起こり得るのです。
Now that the RD Chief mentions it, she was able to summon the observer's consciousness to Kamitsubaki City but not their body. I guess that explains that. I wish a solar radiation flare would hit our world so we can also get magic. The other consequence of the solar radiation flare is that like a lot of people died. Okay, one, a lot of people died. Two, tesseractors started to appear, which are kind of like what is it? Like demons or something in like Persona games, like the monsters. And people can turn into tesseractors if they fall to despair. And there's a lot of them, and Kamitsubaki City is the only city left standing. Well, you win some, you lose some. Is that our point here? You win some, you lose some. Yeah, like over 99% of the global population was destroyed. And there's only one small city left as the last bastion of human civilization that is stuck. in a cycle of destruction and regeneration. It functions similarly to a time loop because of how people's memories are restored, but it's not actually a time loop. It's just they get regenerated on like July 20 something, and then the apocalypse happens on July 31st and everyone dies, but then like because of like the magic of like the goddess or whatever, they become revived, but the regeneration process takes 1 year. So like they're all revived on the next year on July 20th, and they have no idea. It's crazy stuff. But it's actually really crazy that they like emphasize this is not a time loop, but it's linear time, but being regenerated. That's why it's regenerate, not Kamitsubaki loop. That's so awesome. It is so awesome. I should really play these games. I probably love them. Yeah. This VN definitely has the most lore out of it. Kamitsubaki City Ensemble also has like some pretty good lore as well. I think that one has another good story to it. The anime as well, I think. The thing with all like the different iterations of this series is that they all have the same general setting and premise, but they have different storylines. Like the plot plays out a little bit differently and each one has like different side characters. It's really interesting. Yeah. Which makes the observer's consciousness and emotions fragments of sorts, huh? So that's how they managed to cross over to this world and link with my body. That's me, I'm the observer. Player character is the observer. It's kind of like a Chris and the Soul situation. And they talk about it pretty explicitly. It was through that I managed to obtain the appearance and heart of a human, despite being a Tesseractor. Actually, I imagine you're watching these events even as you speak, aren't you? Well, thanks again for giving me this chance. Hi! See, what was I saying? This dude's speaking to me through the screen, through the connection between worlds. Yeah, he's talking to me. Hi. Oh, they are visual novels? So I probably have more time for that than an RPG. So this one is a visual novel. The ensemble game, that one's a rhythm game. The anime, well, that's an anime. I think the other few games in this series too, they're kind of are a bit different, but they are definitely more like VNs, ADV type games, adventure type games. Let me, sorry, I'm like trying to open this. I said I need to look at, because I'm a little bit behind on what games Kamitsubaki Studio has released. So there's Newspaper Club, which I actually don't know what that's about yet. I haven't bought it yet. There's Virtual Ties, Isekai Joto Troimurai. I haven't gotten that one yet, but that one's more of like, that one's an idol simulator game, but it does have a little bit of connection to Kamitsubaki City. That's it. And then there's another one that's like Japanese only, and it's free. It's called Haruto Raya. It's a horror adventure game, but I don't really know what it's about because I kind of struggle with Japanese. It's okay. Yeah. So, if you go on Steam and search Kamitsubaki, you'll see Kamitsubaki City Regenerate, which is the one I'm playing now. It takes like 30 or more hours. For me, it's taking like more because I'm reading out stuff of it. Yeah, Ensemble's the rhythm game. Isekai Jojo Troimurai Virtual Ties is the idol simulator game. And there's some more by the same developer, but are not like in the same universe. Girls Made Pudding. That one is really interesting. I think like the world building is really interesting in Girls Made Pudding. I think the main thing I've seen people talk about it online is like, oh, it's cool Yuri, it's really cute and wholesome Yuri, but they're literally in the middle of an apocalypse. It is a cozy, it is kind of like a cozy game. There is like kind of cozy vibes, kind of chill low-key vibes, but they're also in the middle of like an apocalypse, and the world is undergoing this really weird phenomenon where people disappear if you're not looking at them. It's really weird, but it's interesting. So yeah, premises, things have kind of, I'll be on my way to the wish list though. Apocalypse and chill, literally. That's what I find so interesting about Kamitsubaki Studio games. It's just the I think the there's a new demo open for a new game they have. It's interesting, yeah. And let me get this. Let me get this. Let me send it on youtube.com. What are you talking about? All right. Yes. So go check it out. And I'm bringing another person victim into the to these girls that are my everything. Yes. All right. Huh? Wait a second. Say, RD Chief, isn't it possible the fragments flowing into our world right now are the observers?
その可能性も考えましたが、違うようです。
へえ。
もともとフラグメント研究用の AI だった私には、周囲に漂うフラグメントの種類や分布を解析する機能があります。しかし、召喚時に確認した観測者様のフラグメントと現在流入しているフラグメントは大きく異なる。
面白い。I wonder what kind of fragments these are.
おそらく別世界に住む人間以外の何者かがこの世界にフラグメントを送り込んでいます。
A non-human organism living in this other world is the one sending fragments to ours? Everyone's faces freeze over at those words. What? What? Okay, not... Huh?
人間以外の何者かって言ったらテセラクターの可能性が高いわよね。あ、うん。テセラクターはごく稀に別世界に移動することもあるみたいだし。
Kafu, you're one of them. Kafu, you're one of them. One of your past incarnations. One of your past time loops. Not time loop. One of your past cycles. I love when people say the word organism for stuff. It's such a silly word. Yeah. When the organism... I'm trying to think. You could probably make an adult joke here, but that's off-brand for me, so I won't say it. A shadow falls over Kafu's face. If I had to guess, she's recalling the events of 2 lifetimes ago, where she assaulted the observation room in Tesseractor form. It's a risk we can't afford to ignore, that's for sure. Now, RD Chief, do you know exactly where those fragments from the other world are ending up?
周辺力場を解析するに、おそらくこの上、塔の最上階にある小部屋のようですね。
はあ。
最上階の小部屋っていうと、パパの手記が隠されていた部屋だね。行ってみよ
う。We all nod and leave the room, tension sculpting each and every one of our features. As if we weren't already anxious enough about the upcoming battle, this had to happen too. Still, we try not to let our fears get the better of us as we take the elevator up to the top floor. Oh yeah, this room. This room. It kind of feels like a witch's hideout, somehow.
間違いない。ここです。この部屋のどこかに別世界からのフラグメントの流入経路があります。
だったら探してみようか。何が出てくるかわからないけど。
We all nod and carefully begin our inspection of the room. Let us investigate the chairs. Before us are 5 chairs, accompanied by small bookcases and sealed boxes. Ooh, like a witch's coven? Like a coven of witches? Like the virtual witch phenomenon. I didn't give them much thought our first time here, but in hindsight, they must represent the 5 witchlings.
この椅子は何なの？なんだか懐かしい感じがするけど。
Oh?
私にもわかりません。こんな椅子はなかったはずです。この部屋はもともと福岡の極秘資料の保管庫でした。入れるのは私や谷沖室長など一握りのものだけです。しかし幾度もこの町が再創造される過程でこの椅子が誰かの手で置かれたようです。
But who?
気になりますが調べるには時間が足りません。他の探索を優先しましょう。
Window. I can see Kamitsubaki cityscape through the window. This is the city where Kanami Setsuna was born and lived his days out alongside everyone. That makes it my hometown, and I'll gladly die defending it. If there's anything I can say for sure, it's that I love this city and those I've met in it. And I'm glad to be a part of it and their lives. Let's see, what's in the bookcases?
いつか見たパパの手記があった本棚だね。パパは1年も前から上椿氏の滅亡を覚悟していた。どんなに怖くて不安だっただろうね。
Even if he did, you now have a chance to give him back that hope by saving this city. He won't have to be anxious for its future ever again.
そうだよ。そのために私たちもここまで頑張ってきたんだからさ。
頑張って。
だね。今までパパに守ってもらった恩返しに、今度は私がパパを守ろう。
This is probably like my favorite VTuber lore ever. Let's see, what's over there? Oh, that's not the right. Hi? What's up? The box. I can't open this thing. It's sealed tight.
じゃあ私が開けてあげるよ。
Thanks, Haru Saruhi.
いや。
Haru pries the box wide open after enhancing her strength. Within is a faintly glowing orb, a memory egg.
あれ、記憶の卵。誰のものだろう。
I don't know, but let's find out. I got a feeling we'll see something important in here. What is this? Some kind of Kamitsubaki City? Everyone nods, then lays their hands on the memory egg in unison. However, nothing happens.
記憶の追体験ができない。初めてのケースね。
Huh?
色からすると私の記憶の卵っぽいけど。私の魔法、心理師でも特に見え方は変わらないみたい。
What?
謎だね。有力な情報があるかと思ったんだけど。
We reluctantly put the memory egg back into the box. I wanna investigate that again. Why isn't it working? Let's check the PC now. It's an old computer. I'm gonna try booting this thing up. I press the PC's power button. However, all the monitor displays in response is static.
壊れてるのかな。パーソナルコンピューターは使い慣れなくてわからない。
She said personal computer and not pasokon. That's so cute.
いえ、壊れているというよりは受像ができていないようですね。
Personal computer. No reception? What do you mean by that?
ええ、滞在者様とカフ様はご存知かと思いますが、この塔の59階、つまりこの部屋の下の階には他の世界とこの世界をつなぐ次元結節点、祭壇があります。次元結節点とは異なる世界同士をつなぐ時空の破れ目。 別世界からのフラグメントの流入経路になります。そしてこの端末は次元結節点を通じて別世界の様子を観測するためのフラグメント受像機です。ごく稀に別世界の映像を受像することがあるのですが、今はできないようですね。
Though I find it hard to wrap my head around the RD Chief's lecture, I do get that this is basically a monitor meant for observing other worlds. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit curious about it, but we have our own world to be worrying about right now. We wrap up our search of the room when, all of a sudden... Oya oya oya? The old computer beeps.
何？
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, wait. What's gonna show up? Oh. Oh. It's our space between worlds. Oh, this is the place that they go to in between... This is the place that the player character goes to in between the cycles of destruction. I've never had a good look at the character designs in this game. They're really good. Yeah, I really like the character designs. Yeah. They're all in their like second form outfits though, and not their like first form though. Random black cat. The figure in question is extremely blurry, more like a concentrated mass of light than a person.
これはなんかどこかで見たような。
When you were a Tesseractor. Look closer at the surroundings. This is where you went after you turned into a Tesseractor and chased down the observer, Kafu.
観測室に繋がったんですか？最初の2回の通信以降はずっと断絶していたのに。
断絶ってどうして？
私は6番街の防衛拠点から観測室と通信していたのですが、テセラクターの情報侵食を受け、次元を超える通信ができなくなっていたのです。
Yeah, I love the RD Chief, also known as Bluebird. Really cool.
しかし、始祖の動きが変わったためか、それが再開したようですね。
じゃあここに映っている人影が今までずっと彼を導いてきた意志？
Hi, that's me. Yeah, hi.
隣には猫ちゃんもいる。こちらの声は向こうに届いているのかな？
Oh, I can hear you all right.
聞いてみようか。おーいおーい。
Hi. Oh, Black Cat is saying something, but... I can't hear a thing it's saying over all this static.
どうにかして話すことはできないのかな？
Who? Yes! Changing to the player character's perspective rather than the guy we're controlling. See this, This is our protagonist that we're like connected to. You see Septina and the witchlings calling out to you through the monitor. Black Cat speaks up in a quivering voice when it sees that.
Kamitsubaki市との相互通信ができた。
Yo.
ついにこの時が訪れたか。私気が遠くなるほどの年月。私はこのモニターを通じてKamitsubaki市の様子を観測してきた。君による観測が始まる前のKamitsubaki市の物語をずっと見続けてきたのさ。
I still don't really know the deal with this black cat.
そこにはカフたちにとってあまりに残酷な真実があった。だから君にも伝えるべきか迷った。だがKamitsubaki市の終わりが近づく今、もはや隠してはいられない。
Oh, the
観測者
truths.
殿、頼みがある。
Oh.
私をモニターに触れさせてくれ。そうすることが彼女たちを救う助けになるはずなんだ。だから頼む。
Oh. Look.
いいよ。
Touch.
いいよ。
Grab.
ありがとう。観測者殿。
My
私
last.
の最後の頼みを聞いてくれて。
My last request. Oh, black cat, black cat.
現在この次元間通信はひどく不安定だ。私たちの声はフラグメント量が少なすぎて彼らには届かない。しかし私を構成するフラグメントをすべて注ぎ込めばきっと向こうに届くはずだ。
Throwing all the fragments that comprise me into... Hello?
声だけじゃない。私がずっと見聞きしてきたもの。そのすべてを届ける時が来たんだ。
Nothing but a red t-shirt is low-key auraful when everyone is wearing like 3 layers. I think that's a cool way to look at it. He does have an upgraded second form outfit though. Or he gets like a cool like black coat and his like arm is like a sword. It's awesome. I wonder if we'll see it. Whoa. Thank goodness. The observer on the screen lifts the black cat and holds it against the monitor. Wait, I don't know if I showed you or I don't know. Shoot. I need to look for something. Okay, hold on. No, I need to go to the Steam. I need to go to the page. I need to go to my screenshots. I need to look for one specific screenshot of this protagonist that I can't say I don't enjoy. Hold on. Did I not screenshot it through like Steam? Maybe it looks like I didn't screenshot it through Steam necessarily. Or I screenshotted it through like screenshots. There's like this. Where is it? Where is like the crazy screenshot? It's probably gonna take a little bit to us find it though. How's your day? My day's doing pretty good. But I am losing all of my sleep. Yes, indeed. Look at all these Tomodachi Life screenshots. Didn't it? Okay. Getting warmer maybe? Warmer maybe? Is this it? No, that's not it. Okay, but maybe. I'm so curious now. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Oh wait, I think it's here. Is it? No, this happened after? Oh, there it is. I found it. This is something. This fucking screenshot of this guy of this protag. They use it quite a bit. I can't say I don't hate it. Or I can't... How does that work? I can't say I hate it. Yeah, I can't say I hate it. That's all I'm gonna say on this matter. Okay. Enough of it. I feel like I completely lose my composure when I see that. I'm like, eyes emoji. It's kind of freaky. All right, the observer. Okay, we're back to this black cat sacrificing himself. Oh, yeah. Wakarimasu. The observer on the screen lifts the black cat and holds it against the monitor, upon which the cat begins to glow and the static fades from the screen. Shortly thereafter, we hear a voice. Kuroneko da.
猫が喋った。
猫も長く生きると言葉を覚えることもあるさ。復興課長が察知した人間以外の何者かの思いとは。
Oh, it was the black cat.
私は君たちの物語をずっと見てきた。少年がこの世界に来
彼が来る前の？
ああ、だがそれは有用であると同時に極めて危険な情報だ。それを知れば二度と後戻りはできない。とりわけカフたちにとってはあまりにも辛い事実となるだろう。
The truth, oh. Revelation of truth, oh.
それでも君たちは知りたいと思うか？上椿氏の過去。
It's not like we have any other option in this position, huh? That's not a decision I can make. Thus, I glance at the witchlings in hopes of getting a read on how they feel about this.
今さら引くつもりはないよ。私は知りたい。
そうだね。私たちは今まで何度も辛い真実を知ってはそれらを乗り越えてきたから。
Imagine if there was a VN like this and they just gave you the option to be like, nah, I'm good. And the game ends. Crazy. This might happen in 100 line. I'm actually not sure. It's been a while since I last touched the game.
何も知らないままじゃ検討も選択もできない。知った時はいつも後悔したけど、その度に前に進めた。
未来をつかむにはそれが必要なんだと思う。真実を受け止める過程が。
I need to hop back on as well. I haven't even finished the second scenario. Which, yeah. I'm focusing on, like, completing some other routes first, I think. I don't know. I have, like, this whole log of what my playing order is. But, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't touched it because I haven't played the game in a hot minute. Also, I don't think it's a game I would want to play on stream. Personally, because too much crazy stuff happens in there. There's quite some stuff in there that I would not feel comfortable showing on stream. That's so fair for me. It's like the game is so dense that I'm intimidated to really dig my teeth into it. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
教えて、黒猫さん。彼が来る前にこの町に何があったの？
What happened here in Kamitsubaki City before this guy came along? Black Cat pauses for a short while before steeling itself and looking the witchlings in the eye.
君たちの覚悟は理解した。では物語を始めよう。君たちの戦いの前日談を。
Oh?
108もの崩壊と再生を繰り返した上椿市の歴史のエマージェンスを。
Emergence? Like Kamitsubaki City Emergence, the first entry of this series? That is, actually no. Technically, the original game was only available in Japanese and only in the year 2021. But they've added like the archive stories from it to this game as extra content. But also, there's wiki pages dedicated to it. The monitor suddenly flickers with those words. Ooh, this is exciting. And displays an image of a ruined Kamitsubaki City. Under construction, 108? 108, like 108's like, what the hell? Oh my god. Hold on. Where am I? It all started a very long time ago. Over 100 cycles ago, to be precise. Way before your stories began. Eh? So the cycle itself is cycling? The cycle of cycles is also a cycle? What? As a result, there weren't enough to trigger phenomenon and regenerate the city, leaving it on the verge of destruction. Worse, all of the Kamitsubakians had been killed in the blackout, leaving the Arty chief as the lone survivor. However, with no hope of activating phenomenon, her death would have spelled a permanent end for Kamitsubaki City. Thus, without any other options, she brainstormed before finally coming up with a plan. We're going to hit a cycle integer overload.
ソフィアが提供してくれたフラグメントはもはや枯渇しつつある。上椿市の再生可能数はあとわずか1回。しかも街並みと結界の修復はできても市民は誰も再生できない。ならば別の世界から召喚するしかありません。
Oh, wait. No, because like from what I know about the story of Emergence, I think like the gears in my head are like turning and connecting here. From what I know what happened in Emergence. Because I know in the beginning of Emergence was when a bunch of people were summoned to Kamitsubaki City.
この世界を再び思いの力で満たせるものを、そんな魔法の持ち主を。
It was with that prayer that the Arty chief awoke to her superpowers as an information-based life form to communicate with other dimensions and summon residents from them. Eventually, she finally found a girl, one who lived in a provincial city of modern Japan. Is this it? Is it? Oh my god!
この少女は。
Oh my god. No, this is exactly what happened in Emergence. Because from the beginning of Regenerate, we think that like these people that have been living in Kamitsubaki City all this time. So I was like, this is different from what I previously learned about this game, about the series. But what the hell? No, it's all consistent. Oh my god, it's all consistent.
信じがたいほどのフラグメントが歌声とともにこの世界に流れ込んでくる。
What the hell?
森崎カフ、15歳学生。座標は 2LUJ08TT291277。現実世界。
現実世界。
彼女を上椿市に呼ぶことができれば希望がつながる。ならばかけてみるしかありません。
What the hell? Ring ring ring.
着信。文字化けしてる。誰からだろう。
John Pork is calling her.
もしもし。誰？
はじめまして、森崎カフ様。上椿市復興課と申します。恐れ入りますが、上椿市の再開発にご協力ください。当市の復興にはあなたの力が必要です。
This is such like a scam mail type of introduction.
上椿市。
唐突に言われても何のことかわかりませんよね。ご理解いただくために上椿市にご案内いたします。
Oh, she got taken from Japan.
なんなのこれ。ここはどこ？何が起きたの？
Oh my god. This is crazy. No, I really oh my god.
驚かれたようですね。ここは上椿市。仮想世界に存在する町です。
You gotta pay the RD chief Bitcoin.
仮想世界。
仮想世界？
あなたが住んでいた現実世界に似せて作られたもう一つの世界。巨大な量子コンピューター上に構築されたいわゆる電脳空間です。最も仮想世界といえど、物理法則、地理に歴史、天体の運行まで現実世界を限りなく再現した極めて精巧なシミュレーションですが。
Oh my god. Oh my god, no, it's all coming together. Oh my god.
現実世界を再現ってまるで SF じゃん。そんなこと現代の科学でできるの？
通常ならば不可能ですが、ある特殊な存在により実現しました。始まりの魔女ソフィア。超越的な力を持つその女性によってこの世界は創造されたのです。
We gasp after hearing these words. For Black Cat's story goes completely against everything we thought we knew about this world. Wait, hold on a second. You mean to say that Kamitsubaki City is a virtual world? But how? The RD chief told me that this was a world parallel to the observers back when she summoned me here.
量子コンピューター上に構築された電脳空間って話が全然違うじゃん。パラレルワールドどころか現実ですらないって。
復興課長、まさかあなたは彼を騙してたの？
いえ、誤解です。私も自分がいる世界は現実であり、あまたある平行世界の一つだと思っていました。
そうなの？まあその慌てぶりを見るにそこは嘘じゃなさそうだけど。
へえ。
でも決定的におかしなところがあるよ。私が現実世界から召喚されたってどういうこと？私は生まれも育ちも上椿市なのに。
Oh yeah. I was born and raised in Kamitsubaki City. Kafu curls up fearfully, acting out a sentiment the rest of us share. The more I hear, the more I sense that Black Cat was right. There are going to be some sort of cruel truths lying in wait for us up ahead. Yeah, that was the main thing that struck me as like inconsistent and strange when I first started this game. Why was Kafu born and raised in Kamitsubaki City when in Emergence, very first entry, it was said that she was summoned here from a different world? And the same thing with the other witchlings. Huh? Only Coco was said to be summoned from another world. And then they said Coco was also summoned alongside other allies, other witchlings, but those witchlings were long dead. But no, I think it's connecting. It's connecting now. Everything's coming together. Oh my god. But we can't turn back now. It's with that thought that I look the others in the eye before we all face the monitor once again. Keep going, Black Cat. Tell us what you know.
最初は混乱するだろうが、きっと全て聞き終える頃には理解できるはずだ。上椿市の、そして魔女の娘たちの過去を知らないままでは、本当の希望にはたどり着けないと。
So before the witchlings came, Kamitsubaki City was already in the cycle of regeneration and destruction. And it was about to be depleted because Sophia's power ran out. But the RD chief summoned the 5 witchlings to be the successors of Sophia, to give them more fragments, enough power to regenerate the city again. I'm also running on no hours of sleep, but I'm too invested now. Oh, that's awesome. I'm running on 2 hours. 2 hours. Shoot. And then we also only recently, because this was like, we learned before again that Kamitsubaki City was going to be on its last cycle unless like enough fragments were brought in from another world. So Kafu sang and brought in fragments from another world to give Kamitsubaki City one last chance at regenerating. But then we have this thing that like, oh, they already had the one last chance like 108 cycles ago. What the hell? At least I'm not alone. So true. Black Cat resumes its story after that ominous warning. Ooh, ominous.
始まりの魔女ソフィア。あなたはその人を知ってるの？
直接会ったことはありません。しかし私はソフィアから使命を受け、この世界の守護と再生を任されております。申し遅れました。私は 上椿市復興課。本来は課長なのですが、人員が私一人となった以上、組織名を名乗っております。この仮想世界の街は今危機に瀕しています。それを復興するためにぜひお力を貸していただきたいのです。
力を貸すって。
By singing lol.
この街は現実世界に住む人々の思い、フラグメントが流れ込み集積することでできています。
This is also what fragments were described as in emergence in the first entry. That the emotions of the real world flow into Kamitsubaki City. I trust you, RD Chief, if I've known you for 30 minutes. You look alone here. Hello. Yeah. Just have, yeah, my streams are usually small viewership, but you know, I still do them because I like to stream. It's fun. And I want to, practice as best as I can. I really want to get better at streaming. Yes.
そして人々の思いから生まれるテセラクターと、それによって発生する不可解空間がこの世界を蝕んでいるのです。
What is this game about? It's about a lot of things. It's a sci-fi fantasy VN that it is about the destruction and regeneration cycle of the last city that exists in the world. And it's about singing, and it's about magic, and it's about these tesseractors that threaten the world. I really like the designs of the tesseractors. They look really cool. I really like the colors. And like they look very pretty and also very unsettling. Very cool.
だから街がこんなことになっちゃってるの。
はい。不可解空間は仮想世界に生まれるバグのようなもの。
You understand a little bit? Yeah, it's a lot. We're towards the end of the game, so yeah, there's definitely a lot that has to be explained about it through naturally playing the game.
しかし、それを修復する術が一つだけあります。それが浄化の歌。カフ様が持つ特別な歌の力です。
浄化の歌って？
あなたの歌声には常人には決して到達できないほどの莫大な思いが込められています。
Sci fantasy may just be the greatest genre ever, totally not biased voice. No, you're so true. You're so true. That's so true. I'm totally not biased either. I'm just saying.
それは人の思いでできているこの世界を再生する力がある。不可解空間を浄化し、人類の生存領域を取り戻す作用がある。あなただけが頼りなのです。どうかその歌声でこの世界を救ってくださいませんか？
いいよ。正直よくわからないけど、私の歌が役に立つなら。
良いのですか？
まあね、歌は好きだし、現実世界でやることもないしさ。
Oh yeah, it was said that she has no family and friends in the real world, which is really sad. Well, I'm just here to say hi. Sorry, twin. You know, don't worry about it. I like when people drop in even just for a little bit. Yeah, you know. Bye bye. Thank you for dropping in. No worries, no worries. Thank you.
私、家族いないんだ。赤ちゃんの頃に施設の前に捨てられてたんだって。
Oh yeah. I like when I drop like something about like what I know from the previous entries and then they say the exact thing I was saying.
施設じゃ思いっきり歌えないから、こっちの方がいいよ。
ありがとうございます。
And so it was that Kafu started singing in Kamitsubaki. She may have found the virtual world more appealing than the real world at first. But the Artie Chief's request was a trap that bound her to this world. However, it would take several days of singing in Kamitsubaki City for Kafu to finally realize that.
ねえ福岡、私はいつ帰れるの？まさか全ての不可解空間を浄化するまで帰れないの？
申し訳ございません。上椿市の復興が完遂するまで、あなたにはここに滞在していただきたく思います。
は？何のためにそんなことを？私一人で歌ったって街の全てを浄化できるわけないじゃん。
確かに一人ならそうかもしれません。しかしあなたの歌声は不可解空間の浄化以外にももう一つ特別な力があります。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
それは人々の思いの力をかきたてる力。その歌声は次元の境界を越え現実世界にまで届く。
Yeah, I think there's some emphasis that like they're singing from Kamitsubaki City from the virtual world, which is the real world. I think that was what made, when I was first discovering their channels, I think that plot point from Emergence was what made their channels, their singing channels, so much more like appealing to me, or like so much more immersive to me, because it felt like through every song cover or original song they release, and when us as the listeners, when we listen to it, it feels like we're sending like our emotions to Kamitsubaki City.
その力でより多くの人々をこの町に集めていただきたいのです。
Oh.
嫌だよそんなの。この世界に囚われる人たちを私の歌で増やすなんて。
どうかお聞きください。私も好んでこのような手段を取っているわけではありません。
Uh-oh.
ですが、この上椿市を救わなければ、現実世界も危ないのです。
That's so sweet.
ご覧く
Yeah.
ださい。あの怪物を。
I think even though Emergence was kind of like a much more bare bones kind of story, at the time it truly captivated me in tandem with like what they had released at the time. And so I was always like a glazer. I was like always a glazer of Kamitsubaki lore since day one. Even when the other people at the time were like, oh no, Kamitsubaki doesn't have any lore. Oh, the Kamitsubaki lore is like not even that good. But when this game released last year, when the anime released last year, I'm telling you, everyone's going to understand. Oh man.
何？あの色付きの影みたいなやつ。
あれは仮想世界を侵食するテセラクターと呼ばれる生物です。奴らをこのまま放置していると、いずれ現実世界にも出現してしまいます。
現実世界に？どうして？
情報生物であるテセラクターは人々の思いを喰らうことで成長していきます。
I'll always know you as the #1 Kamitsubaki fan and glazer in my heart. Thank you. But yes, I want to stream this game to spread more of the love of Kamitsubaki. There's 2 more games. Thankfully, there are 2 more games that I haven't touched yet that I can play on stream for everyone. Which will be fun, which are the Newspaper Club game and the Isekai Jojo Troimerai. I love saying that, Troimerai. It's so nice. So fun.
この世界にもう生存者はいませんが、死者たちが残した記憶の結晶、記憶の卵というものが多数存在します。記憶の卵をすべて食らった時、テセラクターは爆発的な成長を遂げる。
So a Tesseractor consumes the memory eggs. Oh.
その時、本来は実体のない仮想世界の生物が質量を持つ。 現実世界に権限することが可能になるのです。
I definitely want to play it myself now. At some point, the ZETHIEL influence. This is... My plan is working. My plan is working. It's so funny when, like, this happens. Every time I play this game, someone comes in. They have no idea what's going on. Because everything is happening in this game. And I'm just like, okay, so basically... I have to go on like a whole lore dump. And it's just like, oh, do you get it? And they're like, kinda. It's just so much is happening. But I love it.
そんなことありえるの？
それが可能であることは、あなたがいた現実世界の物理学でもすでに証明されています。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. This is playing out how I remember.
物理学においては、情報と質量は交換可能な概念。
It's true, I had no idea it was awesome like that. It is so awesome.
莫大な量が集まると質量を得る。
And in physics, information and mass are convertible concepts, meaning that people's emotions, a form of information, can acquire mass when assembled in plentiful quantities. It's true, I only know like 1/10 of what's happening. Yeah. Although essentially what you're seeing here is like the recap of like Emergence, which is the very first entry, so I guess it's like kind of an introduction, kind of not really. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
そうしてテセラクターが現実世界で実体を得たら、誰にも止めることはできません。この仮想世界と同様に、現実世界も滅びるでしょう。
世界の滅ぼす愚かなこの心を世界 I heard that word. I thought it sounded really cool. Horobos. But I didn't quite know what it means. Horobos. It means to destroy. Or to annihilate.
それを食い止める方法は？
この危機を理解し、共に立ち向かってくれる協力者を増やすこと。それを可能とするのはただ一つ。あなたの歌だけなのです。
Nodding. I imagine this is how outsiders feel when people are freaking out about the radio and Future Redeemed.
でも私の歌で現実世界から協力者を呼び込んだら、テセラクターに餌を与えることになるんじゃないの？
問題ありません。この町に肉体ごと召喚できるのは、カフ様のようなフラグメント出力が極度に高い人物のみ。自身の肉体を丸ごと構築できるほどのフラグメントを持つ人類の得意点、通称アーティフィシャルウィッチインテリジェンス、和名を魔女の娘と申します。
Who up being before we had a VWP, we had AWI. Thanks.
魔女の。
それ以外の人々は肉体がこの世界に適合できず、意識だけが召喚されます。肉体がない以上、テセラクターも食らうことができません。
Oh yeah, this also checks out. There's another like story log thing attached to Emergence called like Diary of an Observer, and it describes someone who was summoned to Kamitsubaki City, but only in consciousness and they couldn't interact with the world. But they were observing.
私が歌わなかったら、あなたを脅して無理やり現実世界に帰ったらどうなるの？
一時的にカフ様は助かりますが、時間の問題です。やがて現実世界に権限したテセラクターに他の全人類ごと食われるでしょう。
That's crazy.
そう、逃げ場はないってことか。
That sounds horrifying. Hee hee. You have to sing for your life. You have to sing, the fate of the world depends on it.
だったら私がやるしかないみたいだね。
Scary. And so Kafu made the decision to stay in Kamitsubaki City. Perhaps my instinct to trust this individual was misplaced. I feel like RD chief is like, she's the goat, but also she's kind of hiding things. She's a little bit of a shifty bird. I think this is true across all iterations of her. She kept singing not just to save both worlds, but also her own life. Unfortunately for her, it wasn't long before the blackout struck. Kafu screamed when she saw all the Tesseractors that had manifested in the city. Although it is slightly different. It is slightly different from Emergence.
これこんなことになるなんて聞いてない。あなたは知ってたの？福岡知ってて私を騙したの？
おっしゃる通りです。私は上椿氏を救うためあなたを利用しました。だけど大丈夫です。カフ様の歌声によりフェノメノンの発生に必要なフラグメントが現実世界から集まった。あなたの最初の物語はここで終わります。ですがきっと次の巡りではより良い未来を得られるでしょう。
God. Oh man.
次の巡り？より良い未来って。
Oh man. She got eaten by the fish. Oh man.
申し訳ありません。この罪は背負います。
Hey guys, check out this
これ
fish.
から私もカフ様と共に死と再生を繰り返しながらあなたを支え続けます。いつか希望の未来にたどり着くまで、上椿氏が救われるその日まで。
Yeah, I think she's definitely the embodiment of like great sacrifices have to be made for the quote-unquote greater good. Oh man. With the RD Chief's death, phenomenon was triggered. You know what that means! Fish! Marking the end of the first story, Cycle 0. From that point onward, Kafu became a prisoner to the virtual world and its cycle, destined to sing on and on, until Kamitsubaki City's destruction was finally averted. Emergence 1. Regenerate. -107. Does that... We only have 107 regenerations left. Phenomenon activated, albeit just barely, thanks to Kafu singing in the previous cycle. However, she ultimately scrounged together only enough fragments to regenerate just herself and the RD Chief, no one else.
あれ？
お目覚めですか、カフ様。よくお眠りでしたね。
私こんなところで寝てたの。
Oh, I wonder if this might be the real start of what was shown in Emergence? Because I remember her first memory was waking up in a classroom or something like that.
ええ、歌い疲れて寝落ちされていたようです。私も先ほど目覚めたところですが。
Huh. The reborn Kafu had lost her memories when the cycle restarted, meaning she wasn't aware she'd died and come back to life. Meanwhile, the RD Chief sees this new chance she'd been granted to continue sending messages into the real world in search of a new witchling. As Kafu kept singing to assemble fragments. Oh my god, that's so chilling. It was an endless one-woman show without an audience. The longer it went on, the more she increased her own repertoire by making more and more of her own original songs. There really is so much going on. Yeah. Yeah. However, there were times where she just couldn't help but vent.
やっぱり少し寂しいな。一人で歌い続けるのは。
Sadly though, her solitude remained unchanged despite her wishes. And so it was. She kept singing, eventually dying alongside the Artie Chief yet again. For her part, the Artie Chief devised all sorts of tactics in hopes of keeping Kafu's loneliness from driving her to despair, such as dubbing the mystery spawned by the incomprehensible region cues and turning them into riddles for Kafu to solve. Oh wait, oh. Oh, wait. No, because I remember, no, Emergence did start at a point where there had been some previous cycles before. And there were memory eggs of Kafu before. Oh, wait, no. So we're actually before Emergence right now. What the hell? However, none of these strategies proved to be all that effective, for ultimately she was nothing more than a slightly advanced AI who didn't understand how the human heart worked, nor could she be a friend capable of curing Kafu's loneliness. But then cycle after cycle of the same song and dance later... Oh man. Emergence 15. Regenerate. 93 left. She went through 15 cycles like that alone? Kafu singing and the Artie Chief search finally bore fruit. And so it was that another witchling was summoned to the virtual world for the first time ever on cycle 15. Kafu showered the new arrival with praise at their first meeting.
すごいね。すごい綺麗な歌だね。
誰？
I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god.
私はカフだよ。歌が好きな。なんだろう。自己紹介が難しいな。
あなたが復興家が言ってた子ね。私はリメ。谷沖リメ。あなたと同じく復興家に呼ばれて現実世界から召喚されてきたんだよ。
Aww. Look at them together. So cute. Kafu was overjoyed to have finally made a new friend.
ところで、リメちゃんも復興家に呼ばれたってことは、この町のQが全部解けるまで帰れないってこと？
Oh yeah, Emergence was presented as like an ARG, where the community would solve the cues, and they were presented as like kind of word puzzles of sorts. Yeah. And that was what was solving the cues was back then. Everyone, the community solving the cues together.
そうみたい。最初聞いた時は冗談かと思ったけど、もう1週間くらい経つから、どうも。
1週間前から来てたの？復興家も早く言ってくれればいいのに。
The pair smiled and began opening up to one another.
私、この町に来てからずっと一人だったんだ。だからリメちゃんが来てくれて本当によかった。
そう。私も実は寂しかったけど、これからはもう一人じゃないね。これからよろしくね、カフちゃん。この町のQが解かれて現実世界に帰る日まで。
Until we return to the real world.
一緒に歌っていこう。この仮想世界から現実世界の人たちに向けて。
That was the story of how Kafu and Nime first met and formed a bond. Much like Kafu, Rime had no parents and no attachment to the real world either. Mr. Taniyoki was a lie made up by the government. While she had distant relatives who'd taken her in following her parents' passing, they'd never once shown her any love, making daily life for her most unpleasant.
福岡が召喚するのは孤児に限られてるのかな。現実世界で人がいなくなってもあまり騒ぎにならないように。
そうかもね。でも今さら現実世界のことなんてどうでもいいよ。こっちの世界に来て初めて一人じゃなくなった気がした。こうしてカフちゃんと同じ部屋に住んでると家族ができたみたいに思えたの。
And they were roommates. Yeah, the anime, part of like the problem with the anime is that it really requires you to have like prerequisite and knowledge to like understand what's going on in the first few episodes. It's like there's some things that don't make sense unless you've like seen like, oh yeah, this happened from like the other entry.
私もお姉ちゃんができたみたいだって。
Aww. Indeed, the two of them were like true sisters despite not sharing blood ties. Their newly forged relationship filled them both with a joy they'd never once known in the real world. God. Unfortunately though, that joy didn't last long. Hold on a moment. Fish! For Kafu and Rime both found themselves cornered by fish at the coming of the next blackout. Fish! Oh, that's Lapis and
怖い
Haster.
よ、姫ちゃん。
So do these Tesseractors form as an opposition? As their own dark emotions. Oh, wait, no. It's coming together now.
大丈夫だよカフちゃん。私がついてるから。ここは仮想世界。私たちはフラグメントでできた人形のようなもの。
No way. Fish.
だからきっとここで死んでもまた作り直される。そう思えば怖くないでしょ。
でも記憶はもし作り直されたらリメちゃんとの思い出も消えちゃうんじゃ。
Oh my god.
確かに消えちゃうかもね。だけどほんのかすかな思いくらいは残るかもしれない。
Man, this cycle of regeneration is so messed up.
だから何度でも会いに行くよカフちゃんに。そして二人でまた歌おう。
And you know what that means? Fish! So sorry. I'll always keep finding you no matter how many times we die. So let's sing together again once we do, okay? Oh man. You know what that means? Fish! God, like the eating sound is so unsettling. As it turned out, Rime was right. She and Kafu's feelings persisted where their memories did not, allowing them to rebuild the same powerful sisterly bond they formed the last time. Every time something good happens, it gets pulled back immediately. Am I getting the true Kamitsubaki experience? Yeah. Yeah. This entire game has been like so much like tragedy on top of tragedy. Like just bad things happen all the time. Oh man. Emergence 22, regenerate 86. 86 regenerations left. 22nd. 20 seconds. The last one. Rime's first cycle. Okay, no, Kafu's. Let me write this down. I want to write it down. Kafu's first cycle was cycle 0. Rime's first cycle was cycle 22. And her regenerate was that? No, Rime's first cycle was 15. And someone's next cycle is 22. It's probably Haru. Yup, it's Haru. Oh no, both Haru and Sekai arrived on 22. Oh, no, it's all coming together. Is cycle 22 where emergence? No, cycle 22 must be where emergence starts. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because when Kafu and Rime first meet in emergence, they feel like this inexplicable feeling that they felt like they were meant to be sisters or like they were meant to be friends. They have this like mysterious, powerful connection to each other. It's probably because of those previous cycles their feelings still lingered on. And emergence was not the first cycle. Emergence was cycle 22. Oh my god.
すごい歌でした。
ありがとう。この町に来てからここで歌ってたけど、直接褒められたのは初めてだな。
お名前なんて言うんですか？
私は浅主春。春でいいよ。
After meeting Haru, the group searched around to see if any other witchlings had been summoned. And find another witchling they did indeed right in Area 3.
カフちゃん、リメちゃん、それからハルちゃんだね。君たちが来るのずっと待ってたよ。
How does she have future sight if she came from the real world? Maybe she's just built different.
私たちを知ってるの？
She's gonna be like, it has been as I have foretold.
占いで出てたから。君たちが仲間を求めて私のところに来ることが。
Yes, it has been as I foretold in the prophecy.
仲間？ってことはまさか。
そう、私が4人目。名前は夜川世界。これからよろしく。
これからよろしく。So cute. The two new arrivals opened up to Kafu and Rime as well. Haru had been born into poverty and a broken home, while Sekai had been born into a wealthy family but with poor health, leaving her relatives without any idea of what to do with her. Yet the two of them got along like peas in a pod despite coming from such polarizing upbringings, oddly enough. This is like the Yuri bait they keep pushing. They keep pushing these two as Yuri bait across like everything. They have more duet songs. They have more official duet songs than the others. They have like these two extra duet songs that are basically like feel like they're about getting married, and they also have like they had like a live show, like a mini live together where they were just being little goofy goobers and it was so cute. And then like one of like the merch for that mini live was like wedding rings, themed wedding rings for the two of them, and I'm just like, okay, what the hell? Everyone in this gang grew up in a wet cardboard box. Man, what the fuck? Oh man. Emergence 25. Regenerate 83. Emergence 25. 83. No. So Emergence was on cycle 20. Oh, let's see. Wedding ring. Yeah, they had themed wedding rings or themed engagement rings. Either way, that's insane. That's insane, Yuri bait. I can send you their songs later. There's a lot of songs to be listened to from this studio and from these artists. Each of them have their own like different kind of style to them. So everyone has their like own number one favorite, I think. But yeah, these two, they have the Yuri sauce. That's crazy. That's like advanced debating. It's crazy. And like, it's also funny when like you go on Twitter and you see. like sometimes you'll see like on Twitter, like and they're tweeting about stuff, and like one time I saw like a post from Isekai Jocho, I think, where she was just like, I was just on call with Haru for 14 hours. Okay, good night. And I'm just like, okay. I'm horrible at remembering to listen to stuff, but feel free. The final witchling arrived on cycle 25.
ここが上椿市。そしてあなたたちが魔女の娘ね。
Oh, I see. Oh.
召喚されてきたの？たった今現実世界から新しい
Same vibes as when two seiyus get married. It's crazy out here. Stay safe, y'all.
そう。私はリンネここ。復興家の要請を受けてきたのよ。
Coco also grew up in a wet. Okay, no, she didn't. Her reasoning is different. Oh. See, she herself had asked to be sent here so she could help the witchlings after hearing of them from the RD chief. And so it was that the 5 witchlings finally came together. Stay safe, y'all. Stay safe out there. What if the fish come? They worked as one to polish up on their singing while also looking into the city's secrets. In doing so, they learned not just the truth behind Kamitsubaki City's cycle of destruction and regeneration, but even the inevitability of the blackout. We were about to run out of cardboard boxes at that point. However, they discovered these truths far too late, resulting in the same ending as always. Ay.
じゃあこれから街はどうなるの？
これまでと同じように崩壊するでしょう。そして全ての住民たちは私も含めて消滅します。
消滅？
残念ながら今回は。ですがせめてあなたたちの身は私が守ります。
It was then that the RD chief decided to do something she had never attempted in any previous cycle.
今から皆様を現実世界に転送します。あなたたちをこの世界に召喚しておきながら十分なご説明ができなかったのは私の不手際。その責任を取らせていただきます。
Oh.
現実世界に転送？じゃあこの街はあなたはどうなるの？
私のことはどうかお気になさらず、他の移住者たちもすぐに元の世界に返しますので。
It seemed the RD chief had a plan in mind. Huh? However, said plan wouldn't be revealed for a long time to come. What's going on here? Oh man. For it was foiled when a Tesseractor suddenly appeared at that moment and attacked the RD chief. Oh man. Oh no. You know what that means? Fish. The RD chief was devoured by the Tesseractor, preventing her from sending anyone back. Uh-oh.
逃げるわよみんな。ここにいたらあなたたちも危ない。
Coco grabbed her newfound friends and hightailed it out of there. Oh man. These damn fish. Wait, I need to closely examine these fish. Hold on. Because there was something disturbing I saw last time, but... Okay. Okay.
何よこれ。行こうみんな。どこか安全なところに。
However, there was no safety to be found anywhere. Eventually, Haru steeled herself and stopped in her tracks.
どうしたのハルちゃん、逃げなきゃ。
いや逃げるのは性に合わなくてさ。それに逃げ場はどこにもなさそうだしね。
だったらどうするの？
逃げられないなら立ち向かえばいい。最後の瞬間まで諦めずにね。
みんなハルちゃんの言う通り、逃げるよりきっと立ち向かった方がいい。
お、世界ちゃんもそう思う？
They're married. They're married, Your Honor.
うん、私たちの物語はまだ終わっていない。運命。
Haru and Sekai's words struck a chord with the rest of the witchlings. It was at that moment they understood what it was they had to do.
歌おう。みんな、この世界が終わってしまう前に、現実世界の人々に向けて。
You know, guys, I feel a song coming on. We gotta save this world. I feel a song coming on. Sorry. Okay.
だね。それが私たちの武器だもんね。
ええ。オーディエンスが魚ばかりってとこはちょっと尺だけどさ。
Man, not the fish.
大丈夫。本当の聴衆は別の世界にいる。私たちの歌を聴いてくれる人たちが。
Hi, that's me. Hi. Hi.
そうよね。現実世界の人々に歌を届けるため、私たちはこの町に来たのだから。
If we put on the best talent show ever, we can save Kamitsubaki City. Literally.
届けよう。私たちの歌を。
I wonder which song they're gonna sing here, because this was the ending of Emergence. This scene here was the ending of Emergence, and it was them directly speaking to us, the audience. Please hear our voices and save Kamitsubaki City. But then they just died. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's this song! I was not expecting that. Ultimately, the witchlings lost their lives in that cycle as well. But their singing produced a new hope. For you see, their song purified a tesseractor of its malice. A tesseractor known as Laplace. Oh, the fish. Originally, he was just one of the many fish-like tesseractors created by the progenitor. But he became a beautiful fish boy. However, he developed a sense of self after hearing the witchling song. Thus, he decided then and there to start watching the witchlings from the shadows. Oh, Laplace. I want to listen to the song first. I want to at least get to the chorus. I had a feeling it would be this song since Haru was the one to tell everyone, we have to fight, we have to sing. If I was one of those fish, I would also become beautiful and purple because this song is fire. So true. It was from that point onwards that the witchlings fight truly began. Though they kept meeting similar ends at the end of each cycle, the five of them made more and more progress each time. In cycle 36, they discovered how to preserve memories through memory eggs. Emergent 53, regenerate 55. Oh my god. awoke to their outfits! In cycle 53, they each awoke to their own magic! Yay! I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Oh my god. Emergence 68, regenerate. Minus 40. Well, thankfully they picked 68 as a number and not like any other number that's close by. In cycle 68, they obtained a special tape recorder made of fragments capable of saving their songs to another world. Emergence 81, regenerate -27. In cycle 81, they completed chants anti-Tesseract songs that could boost their magical power. Oh, okay. Of course, they could have picked 70 after all. That's true, they could have picked 70. Let's see, I can read these. This one's Majo. This one is... Maji. Oh no, wait. Dokoku Denno? Hold on. Am I misreading? Hold on, this one's Magi. This one is... Actually, I keep forgetting. I can't forget what the difference between these two is. Wait, is mythology not here? No, this is Himitsu. One of these is determination and the other is rebellion. I can't remember which one. This Himitsu, also known as Secret, which they played earlier. This one's Denno, which is also their first release single. I think Majo was the first song they sang together. Witch, the Witches. Magi. This one is or Mages. This is the first one. This is the opening. This is the opening of this. Why is Rogoku here? Is that Rogoku? I don't know. We'll see. Emergence 99. 9 cycles left. So when did they become so powerless? In which cycle did they become so powerless? Wait. Unless... Wait, they already awakened to their, like, second forms. Hold on. In cycle 99, they finally defeated a Tesseractor all by themselves. Hold up. Emergence 105, regenerate 3. Wait. We added more time loop to your time loop, so you can get more time loop per time. Hold on. In cycle 105, they discovered how to use the altar to contact the real world. Emergence 106, regenerate -2. In cycle 106, they first succeeded in summoning observers to Kamitsubaki City after communicating with the real world. Likely after putting on a concert, I think. In the real world? Yeah. Fish power! You know what that means. Fish! On one hand, those observers could only be summoned in consciousness, but on the other, their fragments served as fuel to change the city's fate. So what happened? Emergence 107, regenerate 1? And then in cycle 107, Kafu encountered Lapis. Wait a second, there's another set of regenerations. there's another set of cycles after this one.
はじめまして。ようやく声をかける決心ができたよ。
Aww. This lovely, beautiful purple fish was able to become a real boy. Yay!
君は新しい召喚者。
そんなんじゃないけどさ。上椿氏を救いたいんでしょ。俺が協力してあげようか。この力を使ってね。
Check it out. I'm in the fish-like carpet.
もしかして君テセラクターなの？
変わり者のね。君らの歌を聴いているうちに人間に味方し
Laplace is such a badass name. Underrated for real. Yeah. It's so cool. And it's also very pretty.
この街じゃ美しい歌声ほど儚く消える。それが少し寂しくてさ。
I wanted to continue hearing you singing, so I decided to fight alongside you.
まあ、ほんの気まぐれだけど、それでも良ければね。
It was an unexpected proposition, to be sure, but Kafu took him up on it all the same. It was also a sign of rebellion against the almighty progenitor. Ooh, the progenitor. Ooh, the origin. Ooh, the alpha and omega. Whatever. It's a very smooth sounding word. Afterwards, Kafu and Laplace brought droves of observers to the Kamitsubaki City from the real world with the help of the RD chief. This fish has warmed my heart. What a beautiful fish. What a wondrous fish. Except he was kind of like our enemy. Later on, apparently. Well, technically, well, yeah, well, stuff happened. In total, they managed to summon approximately 25,000 observers' consciousnesses in that cycle alone. Wait a moment. Is this narrative? Is this narrative? This might be a reflection of what happened in the final boss battle of narrative. Because what narrative is, it's a TTRPG set in Kamitsubaki City, so you can make your own character. Well, maybe, I don't know. You can make your own character and stuff happens, but enough you can fight against Tesseractors with some special magic or whatever. But in the final battle, which is a live stream, it's a live stream that the five of them are playing this TTRPG on stream. And all the observers, all the observers' characters, they can't use their powers anymore. However, they can summon. There was a specific mechanic in the boss battle or in the game that you could go into and send what was known as clap, which means you can send your fragments, your emotions, your consciousness to Kamitsubaki City to help save Kamitsubaki City and support the witchlings and enhance their power by sending your sentiments. So what I'm thinking, this makes me remind me. This reminds me of that. During the live stream, when observers had to send clap during the live stream, through the TTRPG online portal. So that might be 25,000. I'm not sure. They provided boatloads worth of fragments that the witchlings attempted to use as fuel to finally seize victory during the blackout. WTF, that's so cool. Yeah, it is so cool. It's so cool. Yeah. I do have a transcription of the final boss fight and the key events that happened during it. It's crazy. There's a bunch of lore. Yes, actually I did assemble It was none other than me who assembled a website to help people get into the lore that is especially inaccessible for people overseas. Aw, man. This game really has everything I wasn't expecting a TTRPG. Yeah, I think it's like the site for it is no longer up now, but I think I archived enough information from it to like tell the general story of what happened, the general lore stuff that's important in the TTRPG. Yeah, they were still no match for the progenitor. Man, not this guy. Oh man. In the end, they failed their mission and died at his hands. Oh man. Not to be shown in progenitor. The progenitor then devoured both them and all the fragments the observers had brought in, and began to encroach upon the real world with his newfound power. Everyone but Laplace was killed. What's more, the progenitor's information corrosion cut off all communication with the real world. As a result, hope appeared lost for Kamitsubaki City. Emergence 108, Regenerate 0. But the story wasn't finished yet. For it was then the surviving observers wished for the witchling's revival. Those wishes just barely managed to trigger phenomenon, reconstructing the witchlings' bodies. And then, they took the fight to the progenitor. Kafu used the altar to gather fragments from tens of thousands of observers. Observers is the official fan name for this group, by the way. So we're being told literally in lore how us listening to them affects the lore. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love how immersive they make it with like the interplay between real and fictional, real and virtual. The witchlings then sang a song of purification like none before, spurred on by all those emotions backing them. And what happened? And finally defeated the progenitor? Question mark? Thus it was on cycle 108 that the witchlings and observers saved Kamitsubaki City from its doom at long last. What's the catch? What's the catch? Why are we still here? What's the catch? The darkness surrounding the city faded away, revealing a bright blue sky. Kafu and Laplace smiled at each other beneath it as they basked in their victory.
そういえば君の名前まだ聞いてなかったね。
そうだな。エルとでも呼べ。
エルか。よろしくね、エル。
That's awesome. I can tell that they really love their fans just from what I'm watching. It's so good. I am so glad I went to their concert in person earlier this year. Oh my god. It's just so peak. It's just so peak. Laplace probably changed his name in order to signify he defied his mission as a Tesseractor and chosen to live alongside Kafu. However, it wasn't long before he found his Tesseractor impulses rearing their ugly heads. Uh-oh.
どうしたのエル？急に逃げるなんて。
来るな、カフ。俺から離れろ。
Stay back. I can't control it. Stay back. Stay back. I can't control it. No.
自分でも制御できない悪意がお前を食いたいという欲望が湧き出てきて止まらない。
そんな。
これがテセラクターの本能なんだ。だからもう一緒にはいられない。
Oh, Laplace. I can't hold all these fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. However, Kafu instead hugged Elle, refusing to heed his words.
諦めないよエル。君の理性が残っているうちに悪意を浄化する方法を探す。君のおかげで私と上椿市は救われた。だったら今度は私が君を救う番だよ。
Now it's my turn to save you. Oh my god. Why are they in Nime's apartment? Kafu thus turned her to her friends, who agreed to help her look for a way to free Elle from his Tesseractor instincts. And eventually, after much trial and error, they discovered the conditions for forming a pact.
私の心臓と君の核をフラグメントの糸でつなぐ。そうして君に思いの力を与え続ける。だからもう人を襲うのはやめて。私がずっと一緒にいて思いを分け続けるから。カフ。
Yay! And did he just fade away, or what happened? Yay! He can be a normal boy! Aww! Look at them, they're so cute.
しかし本当にこんなことができるなんてね。よく気づいたね、カフちゃん。
世界ちゃんの未来史のおかげだよ。私の心臓とエルの核が光の糸で結ばれるビジョンを見せてくれたから。
Thank you, Sekai.
未来史した私も意味がわからなかったけどヒントになったようで嬉しい。でもエル君が人を襲わなくなったならテセラクターって呼ぶでも気が引けるわね。別の呼び名があるといいんだけど。
We should call him our fun fishy friend. Our familiar funny fishy friend. Our fantastic familiar funny fishy friend. Our flippantly fantastic familiar fishy friend. Our fried chicken fishy friend. Yay. The amount of time I've been awake is probably a contributor, but I'm getting teary-eyed over this fish. Oh, it's such a beautiful fish.
そうだね。だったらファミ
Our
リアって
awesome
のはどう
fish
かな。
pal. How about a familiar?
ファミリア。
Familia?
使い魔のことだけど家族って意味もある。カフちゃんとエル君の関係にぴったりじゃない？
Our familiar family fish friend.
ファミリアか。悪くないね。
Elle seemed pleased with that term. He then devoted himself to protecting Kafu as per the terms of their pact. From the point onward, Elle played a similar part to the boys, like our protagonist. That was to say, exterminating Tesseractors throughout the city alongside the witchlings. In the process, he uncovered all sorts of information about magic and Tesseractors. Furthermore, he came to understand the human heart better and better through his frequent interactions with the witchlings. Oh.
歌は魔法だね。運命も世界も変えられる。私たちの希望だよ。
I just love that at the end of the day, their overall message is that do not underestimate the power of music and the arts. The power of
私の
emotion.
心は綺麗なんかじゃない。でもあの子を守りたい気持ちだけは本物だから。
逃げられないなら抗えばいい。滅びの運命を
He's a
受け入れるな
real
んて
boy!
私は嫌。
Yay!
新しい世界をみんなと見たい。この闇の向こうにある光を。今度こそみんなを守る。それが私の使命。
Those words were their mottos, the oaths that would form the cores of their souls. Elle became even more human after understanding the emotions behind these vows. Meanwhile, the witchlings would sing all around the city and gather more fragments from the real world. Eventually, they managed to assemble enough to allow Phenomenon to finally begin regenerating Kamitsubaki City's citizens. As a result, the city's population skyrocketed and the rest of the Reconstruction Division's members came back to life, paving the way for what seemed to be a glorious future for Kamitsubaki. Oh wait, I think I understand where this is going now. The world of art is so beautiful, I legit started crying thinking about it the other day. It's so nice, yeah. So I appreciate this story a lot, and the story they're telling here a lot, because that's their message at the end of the day. That art, that music, all expressions of art in our world are just so valuable and so important. Unfortunately, all was not meant to be. For though the witchlings had defeated the progenitor, they hadn't destroyed his core, and thus the next summer, 1 year after that decisive battle, he came back to life and attacked Kamitsubaki City once again, generating a blackout. Oh man.
緊急連絡特捜室灰原から復興課長へ6番街で極めて強力なテスラクターが確認されました。これまでの個体とは桁違いの戦闘力を持っています。6番街防衛部隊は8割が損耗、局所決壊も突破されました。至急増援を。
We really do need more things like that in the world, especially nowadays. Holy moly, I got here late, but hi. Hello, we are in the middle of a big lore dump right now. Big flashback. Man, so much is happening.
直ちに。
Oh man. This sandwich just keeps getting messed up. He got slimed, as they say nowadays. Yeah, 日本語を話します。あ、よろしく。はじめまして。Hello. 僕の配信へようこそ。Was there any progress with the apostles? Oh, not yet, but we're uncovering like the big secret of Kamitsubaki City right now. It's crazy. Yeah. We are playing this game in English because I speak English, but dialogue is in Japanese. Yeah. Uh, すみません、その漢字を読んでない。読めない。ちょっと待って。この翻訳は、何何その翻訳は間違っていました。失礼しました。Now I speak English. Oh. Okay. すみません, bro. すみません, bro. But hi, welcome to the stream. My bad. No, it's all good. It's fun. It's fine. This individual has decided to become a little bit of a prankster. Just doing a little bit of fooling around, a little bit of joshing around. Indeed. Not only did the progenitor's assault come out of the blue, it was far fiercer than it had been a year ago. So these are from cycles that were previous, like a long time ago. We're all goofy goobers, that we are. We've been talking about how these goddamn fish keep coming back every time to eat us. Which seems to be a constant throughout this game. Not the fish. As a result, it claimed the lives of RD members one after another. Okay, I'm gonna go you have, I'm gonna go, yeah, I hope you have, a good, see ya. Yeah, okay, no, even if it's just briefly, I'm glad for people, stopping in, but yes, thank you, see you around, perchance, yes, bye-bye. Oh man. Then approximately 2 hours after the fighting began. I hate it when I go outside and I get eaten by fish. Oh man, it happens to me all the time. And then the world just regenerates once again and I forget everything. And then my body is reconstructed. And then like I have no idea that I was just killed by a fish. And like I hate it when that happens. And I only figure out I get eaten by a fish whenever I see like a memory egg lying around. Like I see this like cool shiny orb on the ground. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then I touch it and then, like I get this huge like flashback in my brain and I'm like, what the hell was that? Why did I just witness like the apocalypse of the world because there's like a bunch of fish swimming around in the sky that are like the size of like, what? That are like the size of like cows or something. All of these fish got a tall glass of forehead. They are very spherical looking fish. Then approximately 2 hours after the fighting began, the blackout reaped its first witchling. Oh man. Like, how are you even going to be prepared for the fish at that point? It's pissing me off. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we couldn't have hired more witchlings to deal with this. Like, you really can't find more singers. Like, are they the only people around here who can sing? Like, that's crazy. Like, personally, I think there might be more than 5 people in this world who can sing. But that's just my personal opinion. And I don't really have that much, like, input on it. It's not like there's something I have to tell you guys. But I'm keeping that a secret for now. Goodbye.
エル、約束守れない。ずっと一緒にいるって言ったのに。
Oh, Kafu.
そうな。カフ。
No. You don't mean to tell me. Sadpo. No. Poor fish boy. Poor little fish boy. No. L wept at his partner's death. Ah. John Pork is calling. No. However, the RD chief called in before he even had time to fully grieve. Damn, L plus ratio. No, literally. Literally, L got ratioed. No. L got ratioed. How tragic. Our last resort.
最後の秘策。
Afterwards, the witchlings, all of whom had been scattered across Kamitsubaki City on account of the blackout, regrouped at the Great Wall in response to the RD Chief's message.
すまない。で、エル、君一人？母ちゃんは？
Nothing happy has lasted more than like 2 minutes. It's really beautiful. You really gotta hop on this game. Everything bad happens.
守れなかった。ここに来る前にゼロ番街での戦いで。
そんな。
守れなかった。何言ってるの？どうしてカフちゃんを守ってくれなかったの？君はあの子のファミリアなのに。
すまない。全ては俺の力不足のせいだ。守るって約束したのに、俺はあいつを。
Welcome to Trauma City. Kamitsubaki Trauma City. You're right. I love it when everything bad happens. It's beautiful. Oh, the grieving.
ごめん。
今の俺にできることは、お前たちを6番街に送り届けることだけだ。
Wait, it spelled like that familiar? They wanted to emphasize that it's a combination of the words family and familiar. So I think they wanted to like combine the words, but then like they realized it would just read as the word familiar, so they like changed the spelling to like be fancy or something. I think. I don't know.
行こう。福岡町の元へ。
福岡町へ元へ。
これ以上大切な人たちを失わない。絶対にみんなを守る。
Coco engraved that oath and prayer onto her soul. Sadly, though, their journey to Area 6 resulted in even more casualties. Now it just sounds like they combined fame and familiar. Yeah, I suppose so. Yabe. Oh man, not this dragon guy. Not... I hate it when like a flower shows up out of nowhere blocking my path.
世界ちゃん。
For as it turns out, Agni and Animos ambushed them in Area 5, attacked in waves, and gravely injured Sekai.
世界ちゃん、大丈夫？世界ちゃん。
And now the married couple is about to be death do us part.
毒をまともに浴びてしまった。カフちゃんがいない今、もう治療もできない。それでも生き延びる方法はある。ハルちゃんが一緒にいてくれれば。
That sounds very romantic.
私がお願いできる？とても危険な道だけど。もちろん。みんなは言って。あの怪物たちは私たちが引き受ける。
Oh god.
どうするつもり？
説明してる時間はないの。でもそうすればかろうじて希望はつながる。
Yuri powers, fire emoji, fish emoji, fire emoji. They're pretty, but that lizard cosplays as the chopped Alpha Sigma, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of chopped. Yeah, the apostles, yeah.
逆にあなたたちが残れば殲滅する。私の目にはその未来が見える。だから早く私たちを信じて言って。
Oh man. Do you ever just get scorched to death by a huge lizard?
リメ、ココ、行こう。世界の魔法を信じるんだ。
ええ。二人とも生きてね。約束よ。よかった。ごめんね、ハルちゃん。付き合ってもらって。
いいんだよ。それより生き延びる方法って？
それはね、私がもっと強くなること。人の体を捨ててでもハルちゃんを守れる強さを手に入れることで。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a big fan of Sekai's little Jabu. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. Yeah. She's a very classy. She's a very unique and classy dignified young lady. So I would think so. Like, she does give us the aura of, like, you know, dignified, pretty, beautiful young lady, but also very unique in, like, how her design presents. The sort of, yeah. She's tesseracting.
世界ちゃんテセラクターに。
ただのテセラクターじゃない。ファミリアになるの。
Oh my god.
私が怪物になったらすぐに盟約を結んで
Oh my
は
god.
るちゃんを守るから。
This is so doomed beauty. This is insane. The the writing here. It's insane. Oh my god, are they gonna pull it off? I don't think they're gonna pull it off.
世界ちゃん分かったよ。私たちはずっと
Definitely, it's really awesome. Shout out to Ojo-samas and Oji-samas for real.
私も戦うから二人であいつらを倒そう。
ありがとうはるちゃん。
We're reaching critical levels of doomed. Oh no, they did form a pact, okay. Haru formed a pact with the Tesseractor Sekai, then took on Agni and Animos while the others ran on ahead. That's crazy. However, that didn't mean there weren't any more powerful enemies lying in wait for the latter. The cuties. Oh, look at that. They're married. They're married again. Not the fish on fish battle. Not this Nepo baby. Not this washed Nepo baby. Tesseractor.
敵が多すぎる。ココちゃん、エル君、6番街に向かって。ここは私が抑えるから。
抑えるって？あなたはどうなるの？
私のことはいい。希望をつないで。
Their foreheads are just like their
ここで起
father's.
きたことを伝えるの。
そんな見捨てるなんて。
ダメだココ。彼女の覚悟を無駄にするな。お前まで死んだら希望は完全に断たれる。
There's so many fish. What is this? Some kind of ocean? Are we going fishing?
でも
お前は俺より福岡町からの信頼が厚い。せめてお前と課長だけでも生き延びれば撃てる手が
We
ある
can
はずだ。
open an aquarium at this rate. We can call it Kamitsubaki Aquarium. And there'll be a lot of fish in there. And they will not pose a threat or danger to the population. We keep our fish very ethically, and they are very nice fish. Trust me on this. The fish are very nice and they do not want to kill you. Ignore that our aquarium has casualty numbers within like the 100,000s thanks to all the cycles of regeneration. But you know, sometimes running the aquarium is tough. You have to understand. You know what that means. Apocalypse.
頼んだよ。絶対に生き延びて。
Fish
みんなの敵を撃っ
apocalypse.
てね。
何のつもり？僕ごと結界に閉じ込めても君を殺せば逃げられるじゃん。
いや、あんたはもう外に出られない。
You're not going anywhere. Not now, not ever again. Oh?
結界を縮めて僕を押しつぶすつもりか。
That's crazy.
そんなことしたら君だって。
いいんだよ。カフちゃんが死んだ今。私の命なんかどうでも。
Oh my god. We are still in the flashback. We are still in the flashback.
死にないテセラクター。あの子を守れなかった。役立たずの私と一緒に。
Demon sacrificed herself with her magic, taking Haster with her. That's a pretty brutal death. Wow. She ended her own life. It's crazy. Meanwhile, Coco and Lapis rendezvoused with the RD chief and saw what happened to their friends via the city surveillance drones. Coco was the last one standing. I think this is what leads to what happens in the next time.
そんな。では生き残った魔女の娘はココ様だけですか？
ええ、みんな死んでしまった。私とエル君だけが生き残って。
Oh. Oh no, I can see it. I can see the full message. It's just it might not be shown in the thing. Oh yeah, aquarium better than humanity. So true.
申し訳ございません。私はまた同じ過ちを。
あんたを責めるつもりはないさ。それよりこれからどうする？
Okie dokie.
復興会員もほぼ全滅しました。6番街の防衛拠点へ撤退しましょう。
伏せろ二人とも！
Oh man, not this guy.
クーゲル、お前か！
エル君、私が動きを止める。近接戦で一気に決めて。
ああ！
What the hell is going on? What the hell?
なんとか倒せたけど、手ひどくやられたわね。
ええ。ですが6番街にはたどり着きました。あとは地下の拠点に降りれば。
いや、待て。
Oh man, not these two again.
デカルト？それも2体。
Maybe my judgment was right after all. I'll accept one AI. Yes. The RD chief, Bluebird.
カフの仇と同化だ。ここに来て因縁の敵だな。
Can familiar contracts be undone if this is part of a flashback? If this is a flashback or is this part of a reveal? Okay, so I think they're undone once a death occurs in the partnership. So yeah. I really don't know what happens to Elle after this.
俺の仕事はここまでだ。二人とも行け。
エル君。
ためらってる時間はない。みんなそうしてきただろ。
Yeah, so they gotta rebond. Yeah, they gotta rebond. Yeah, because they have the period between cycles. Yeah.
いいから早く。俺が力つける前に。
So yeah, Lapis.
たどり着けたのは私とあなただけね。それで秘策というのは？
So Lapis was allied with Kafu before. But for some reason he became our enemy. I don't fully know why. We'll see.
今からココ様を現実世界に転送します。
現実世界？私たちが元いた世界に？
フェノメノンの発生条件は上椿市の全市民の死亡。しかしココ様が別世界に転移すれば全市民の定義から外れます。その後上椿市最後の市民である私が死亡すればフェノメノンにより町のすべてが再生される。現実世界にいるココ様だけが記憶を保持
Did I remember to hydrate? I will go do that right now. Now that tastes like water.
そして町と市民が再生した後ココ様をこの世界に呼び戻す。それがこの108巡目の物語で起きた出来事を 来世のカフ様たちに正確に伝える唯一の方法です。
そうなのね。みんなが死んでしまった今、他に方法はなさそうね。
ご理解いただきありがとうございます。転送を開始します。
I'll always remember you, RD Chief. Saluting
転送
emoji.
先、現実世界。座標 2LUJ21TS402533。
I wonder if these like relate to anything.
アーティフィシャルウィッチインテリジェンス、輪廻個々。身体フラグメント化処理開始。フラグメント化成功。次元境界への転移を確認。引き続き自動召喚処理を。
Uh-oh. Oh man. Not this guy. Goodbye.
またしても転送処理中に。なぜいつも直前で阻止を。
完全な状態で保持した記憶を次の巡りへ持ち越されては我が計画に支障をきたすためだ。
It would interfere with my plans.
貴様らには全てを忘れてもらわなくてはならぬ。束の間の勝利の記憶も根性で得た希望も全て、やがて抗う意志も歌声も失い完全に絶望しきるまで。それが魔女の娘どもの運命だ。
運命ですって。そんなものがあの子たちの運命でいいはずがない。
何をさえずろうとそれが事実だ。輪廻ここは次元の狭間に
This damn guy is always
戻
meddling.
ることはない。
SMH. Man, what's his issue?
貴様もここで破壊され根性の記憶は失われる。
Give me a mallet, I can flatter that obvious bump on its egghead. Well, fish lay eggs after all. I think if we like crack it open, we can like make a new fish.
全てを忘れてやり直せ。我が願いが成就するまで糧として食らわれ続ける。
And with those cruel words, the progenitor attempted to deliver a mortal blow to the RD chief, only for her to muster the last of her power on death's door.
始祖よ、お前の思い通りにはさせません。全てを忘れてやり直せですって。私が今までどうやって再生時に記憶を保持していたか知らないのですか？
何？
Nani?
ここではない別の世界に記憶のバックアップを取っていたからですよ。その保存媒体は不完全で共有可能なデータは極めて少ないですが、内容と項目を最小限に絞れば次の巡りに記憶を持ち越すことができる。
Fish transmutation. Indeed. How fishy.
データ送信先次元境界観測室。保存媒体黒猫よ、以下3項目のデータを記憶し私の再生時に共有せよ。
Oh, memory eggs are booted off the net. Oh, I think maybe specifically the black cat. The black cat was the... Oh. The black cat... Black cat was her storage, her memory storage. Oh my god. No, because this entire flashback started because in our present day, we're on the night before like the very final blackout, right? They're looking in like the tower for like specific hints. They found this mysterious computer. They got connected to the observation room. The black cat saw them. Was able to like talk to them. I was just like, I must relay you all the information of what I've observed through Kamitsubaki City. I must give you the entire truth. And they were like, yes, we're ready for it. And here it is. That's what's up with the cat. That's what's up with the cat. Oh my god.
一つ、上椿氏の真実と元凶。二つ、5人の魔女の娘の名と顔。そして三つ、 次の巡り以降で私が取るべき行動。
Oh, that's crazy. Record the data. Share with them with me on my regeneration, the truth and present status of the Kamitsubaki City, the names and faces of the 5 witchlings, the actions I should take from the next cycle onward.
貴様
Oh, I like this expression. I don't think he's looked this expressive in all the time I've been playing this. With that, the progenitor destroyed the RD chief just as he transmitted the data to me. Black Cat, the memory storage unit. And so it was that all of Kamitsubaki City citizens in cycle 108 minus Kokorine died. Man, computer fubbed the emojis. Alas. This ends the tale of cycles 0 to 108, the path your past lives took prior to the start of this story. The witchlings had grown strong enough to defeat Hastur, Agni, Animos, and Kugel after many cycles, but ultimately, they were no match for the might of the progenitor, bringing their story to a tragic end and etching despair onto their hearts. For a moment, it seemed all would be lost once the next cycle began. We lost again once the next cycle began. But then something happened, something the progenitor likely hadn't seen coming. The 25,000 people's worth of fragments that had been assembled in cycle 108 triggered the most powerful phenomenon ever. What is this, some kind of virtual witch phenomenon? Introduction. Its scale was far beyond any previously seen, for it didn't just restore Kamitsubaki City to its pre-destroyed state this time around. No, it regenerated the entirety of planet Earth and shifted the time axis to 17 years prior, before the witchlings were ever born? Simultaneously, said witchlings lost all memories of having ever come from the real world and were reborn as infants native to Kamitsubaki City. I hope I feel a song coming on. Oh man, fancy. What the hell? This is how the story why Regenerate's backstory is different, or Regenerate's initial backstory is different from Emerge's. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell? Those who would also serve as their family, such as Erika, also first came into existence at this time. And so it was that the witchlings started new lives in the reconstructed Kamitsubaki City. That's crazy. The regenerated world began in 2008, while the first blackout struck in 2018. And though the Tesseractors appeared all over the world and brought mankind to the brink of extinction, Kamitsubaki lived on thanks to Kannagi, the city defense barrier. So much is happening, man. Who up singing? I feel a song coming on. The witchlings continued making their way through life while polishing up on their singing and building up fragments within themselves. In order to counter these threats, the progenitor came up with a plan to invade Kamitsubaki City far more detailed than any he'd conceived before. So if the witchlings are from reality, do you think they can return? I have no idea. Because they got their stuff messed up this time around. Said plan involved ordering his Tesseractors to infiltrate the city and drive the witchlings to despair, using Kamitsubaki's rebirth against it. He'd likely developed a sense of danger, possibly even mortality, from his defeat in Cycle 108. As such, he sought to snuff out hope entirely by killing the witchlings in spirit rather than body. Time marched on, and before long, July 2025 arrived, the hour of their fated clash. They turned the clock back too far. They were baby, yeah. And their consciousnesses were staying in Kamitsubaki City. It was then that your stories began through the arrival of the Observer. This dragon tesseractor is growing on me. He's kind of a butthole. Hi, that's me. In the first story, the boy was summoned and met Kafu. Emergence 110 Regenerate 2. Oh, okay. I see. Neuromance, Nimis chapter. Oh, I see. We're doing this recap now. In another, he worked with Yime to defeat Haster. Emergence 101. Oh, I see. Regenerate 3. Shamanism Haru's chapter. God, this is so cool. This is so cool. In another, he worked with Haru to defeat Agni. Emergence 112, Regenerate 4. Anima, Sekai's chapter. This CG is always so much aura. In another, he worked with Sekai to defeat Animus. Emergence 113, Regenerate 5. Player Coco's chapter. In another, he worked with Coco to defeat Kugo. I heard you like time loops, so I put more time loops in your that's what I am saying. There's too much time loop, man. So we have the first 100 cycles before the witches even came. And then we have the first 100, we have the 108 cycles where the witchlings came. And now we have these cycles after the 108 when the boy came. I heard you like time loops, so I put more time loops in your time loop. Incomprehensible again. Kafu's chapter. Oh man. Not this dual stabbing. Not the narrative foils stabbing each other. Man, I'm always so impressed by rendering like that with the CG. I don't know how they even do it. It's really cool. Yeah. Not Lapis. Oh yeah. No, I have to also bring this point that part of Laplace's duty in this new thing was hiding in the protagonist's shadow and then eating him at the end of each cycle. That was one of the crazy lore bombs in our previous streams. So the fish is hungry. The fish is hungry. The fish boy is hungry. The fish boy is jealous his place got replaced or something. Ultimately though, those possibilities all coalesced together and met definitive conclusions. Once set in stone, these stories became truths that could never be changed, for no magic can rewind time. However, there's still one story whose conclusion has yet to be penned. Kamitsubaki City Under Construction True Chapter! Incredible. Koko, Haru, Sekai, Nime, Kasu, and me! Oh, look at his pants. Oh, I didn't know his pants looked like that. Oh, if he's jealous, then I understand. Oh, I understand. No, I understand now too, if he's jealous. Oh. And that is the final cycle, the one you now find yourselves in. You've all overcome many tragedies to reach this story, the story deserving the moniker of True Chapter. Also that you could work together with the citizens to save this city from its fated doom. Crazy. Destiny. Oh my god. I didn't know our homeboy got a cool jacket. Yeah, that's his second form cool jacket. Yeah.
これが私が見てきた上椿市の過去だ。
Thank you, backup memory unit, Black Cat. Yay! I'm gonna that was a lot to take in. I'm gonna go on, be right back. I'm gonna go on, be right back. I think I just realized that I accidentally turned on like 2 BGMs going at the same time for the BRB screen. My bad. I forgot the BRB screen has its own BGM. Yeah, no, I only just recently set up that BRB screen. So that one is for more like shorter BRBs. But then I also have like, I also switched to this one. And I turn on this one. Oh my god, I'm so washed. Yeah, I turn on this one if I'm taking like a longer break. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm stupid. No, it's fine. I just need to remember that for next time. It's fine. I'm normal. I'm a normal person. Okay. Hello?
ここから先の未来は未だ確定していない。これだけ繰り返しを重ねても最後は結局悲劇に終わるのかもしれない。
This game is like set up in a way so that I truly don't even know if the ending is gonna be tragic or if it's gonna be hopeful. Like I truly don't know. Like I want to say like, oh, it's the true chapter. Of course it's gonna end in a happy ending, but I actually don't know.
その結末が真なるものとして確定した場合、それは二度と変えられない。もうフェノメノンも起きず、上椿市は永遠の終わりを迎えるだろう。
I heard you like tragedy, so I put more tragedy in your tragedy. And then you can even pick it as an art fight team. I've spent like the past few years like coming to like my creation philosophy as a creator that I want to create from my emotions of tragedy. And that is how I've constructed the lore, how I've chosen my songs and all that. So you know, when the art fight theme for this year came out, I was just like, oh, this is a no-brainer for me. This is an absolute no-brainer for me. Let me check what teams I was in for the previous art fights. I can't believe this is like my 4th time in art fight. Let me look. So I was on Crystals last year. I was the opposing team last year. Crystals and Fossils. I think I chose Crystal. I definitely lean more towards Crystals personally. I think Seafoam and Stardust was the hardest choice for me because I resonate with both. But I think ultimately I chose with Seafoam because I like, yeah. Then Vampires versus Werewolves, I think. I should try art fight at some point. Yeah, it's good. Even if you can only like contribute only like one attack, it's still very fun to participate, you know. Yes. So I was on Vampires, but Vampires lost, Seafoam lost, Crystals won, so that broke my losing streak. And now I'm on Team Tragedy, and there's 3 teams now. 3 teams now. I low-key started... What was that message again? What was that message? I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I see your message. Must have been the wind. Oh well. Alright.
それでも私は祈っている。君たちの未来に光があることを。
Something worth noting is that the Black Cat and Elle share the same voice, I think. Which is interesting.
あまたの絶望の果てに君たちが希望をつかむ。
Let me check. Is the chief... Is the chief... The RD chief, does she have the same voice? Oh my god, I'm being assaulted by notifications on my phone. Hold on. It was really hard to choose between tragedy and mystery, but I had finished a really good mystery VN before the team reveal, so it won out. Yeah, just for me personally, I go with tragedy all the way. That's my creation philosophy. Yes. Let's see. What was I looking up again? Oh my god, Kamitsubaki City. What is this cast? It has a whopping 6.6 out of 10 rating. But in my heart, it is a 9 out of 10. Personally. Top cast. Full cast. Ayane Sakura. Who is the voice of the huh? Kokori. Huh? Is there... Hold on. Oh, no. It's different voices. Okay. If Zethiel of all people didn't choose tragedy, I would have been very surprised. Yeah. Probably the easiest, most obvious art fight team choice I have ever made in my life. If a VA was multicast. Right, yeah. I think the Black Cat and Laplace have the same VA though. I can enjoy tragedy, but I personally have a hard time writing it. Honestly, like comedy, like mystery is cool. Comedy, I don't think I've engaged in much mystery though. I really should though. Comedy, that one is one that I feel like it's not exactly like what I would say represents me, but I can certainly enjoy it. I'm still playing, I think playing Arcadia. I'm still playing through that. I'm still kind of at the beginning of that. Okay, let's continue. And then, as if to say it's used up all its fragments. No! Black Cat melts into darkness and fades away completely. No! Our cat. No. That's what I'm saying. No. This should have been the first time we've ever met, and yet my heart aches as though I've lost a lifelong partner. No. Those must be the observer's emotions I'm feeling, but unfortunately now's not the time to mourn. Kafu and the others must have it worse than I do right now. Way worse. I turn to face the witchlings as I swallow my grief. And do indeed find that each and every one of their faces has gone white as a sheet.
私たちも元は現実世界の住人だった。母ちゃんやココちゃんだけじゃなく、ここにいる全員が別世界から召喚されたっていうの？
It's crazy.
それだけじゃない。上椿市で生まれた赤子として再創造されたって。
I definitely go with mystery. I won't suffer because I know the answer and you don't. Double face. Oh damn, rip Black Cat. Oh my god. Rip the Black Cat. Rest in peace.
私たちは元の記憶を失って別人として作り直されたの？パパもママも私と一緒に作られたって？
That's crazy. Writing it, I mean. Haru and Nime can't hide just how rattled they are by the truth. And though not as visibly shaken, the typically strong-hearted Sekai and Chiri Kafu are still wearing grave looks on their faces.
私の死んだ家族もそうなの。お父さんもお母さんもおじいちゃんもおばあちゃんも。
They came from the real world with no attachments to the real world. Or in the case of Coco, willingly leaving it behind to fight for a world they weren't even native to. And then they fought for it and became the heart of that world so much that they became trapped in it, native to it, I suppose.
もともとこの世界にいなかった人たちで、私のために用意された偽りの家族。
そもそもここが仮想世界って現実を再現した電脳空間って、私たちは AI みたいなものってことは、
Oh my
自分が人
god.
間だと思い込んでいるだけのデジタルデータなの？
Oh my god. Their voices quiver, filled with existential terror at the revelation that all they'd believed to be true was apparently a lie. And this is one of my biggest questions about how Kamitsubaki City Regenerate fits into the lore. The lore? The lore. City's got literal unhealthy attachment issues to the witchlings, I think. Yeah, I think so.
私が守れずに失った現実世界から召喚された仲間たちが誰だったのかがようやく分かったわね。
Her comrades that she failed to protect that are gone are right there with her.
それはあなたたち4人の魔女の娘。
It's always been the five of them. It's always been the five of them.
でもずっと知りたかった謎の答えがこんな悲しいものだったなんて。
I grit my teeth when I hear that, knowing painfully well the agony the witchlings must be feeling right now. While I never had a past or memories to begin with, they completely lost all memories of their original lives, and were granted new ones altogether. What do I say to them? No, what can I even say to them? Nothing. Our circumstances are just too different. Not a word I say will make them feel better. Now I finally understand exactly why Kafu was so quiet back when we learned I was a Tesseractor at last cycle. Still, I know I have to say something to them. But what? What the hell?
私はなんということを。私は滞在者様だけでなくカフ様たちも騙してこの世界に召喚して上椿氏を救うために利用して。
You know what they say. Oh man. Truly. This gets so crazy.
そしてそのことを忘れたまま皆様と上椿氏を救うなどと言っていたのですね。
Her voice is trembling with guilt, clear as day.
いいんだよ。0巡目の最初の私が自分でやるって決めたんだから。
The original me. Oh my god.
この世界に来たばかりの彼が一緒にテセラクターと戦うことを決めてくれたように。
Deep shit. We heard you like time loops and tragedies. Not really time loop, but it's like time loop-esque. We heard you like cycles, so we put cycles in your cycles and we put tragedies in the cycles. And we put tragedies inside those tragedies. Stuff is so messed up. Kafu says that with a smile, eliciting faint grins from the rest of the witchlings when they see that.
そうだね。私たちが召喚されなかったら、いつかテセラクターが現実世界に行ってたのは確実だったんだし。
The last line of defense.
ずっと前の私は今より覚悟が決まってたみたいだしね。絶望的な状況でも最後の瞬間まで諦めずにいてさ。
あれかっこよかった。多分当時の私もハルちゃんを見習って強くなろうって。
ZETHIEL, hello Lexi, hello, hello. You came in at a really bad time in terms of the story, but you know, I'm glad to see you nonetheless. If you just want to hang out, if you just want to hang out and watch around, you know? You have news. What's the news? What is the news? Pray tell. Whole house sad. Everyone's sad. Everyone's sad. We just learned the truth of how they first came here. Things are getting so crazy. We heard you like, I got a sound designer job for an indie horror film? That's amazing! Great job, yeah. Definitely, if you feel like it, if the production is completed, do feel free to share your work with us in the server. Yes. That's really awesome. Yes. I myself, I just got another. When I was checking my phone, I saw I got another commission request. So I'll have to go check that out after the stream. We heard you like cycles, so you put some secret extra cycles in your cycles with the tragedy sauce. Ooh, the tragedy sauce. Ooh. Let me drink some of that tragedy sauce. Well, they haven't started filming yet, but I'll let you know. Of course, that's why I said, later. Because I know this stuff takes time. Also, hi Twitch. Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Hello. You are communicating through the interdimensional cable. Like in Kamitsubaki City, they have an interdimensional cable connecting the real world and the virtual world. We have an interdimensional cable connecting YouTube and Twitch, which is unprecedented technology that has never, ever been done before. Ever. I am the first person to innovate Twitch and YouTube multi-chat. That's not even true. I only started streaming in December 2025. The tragedies combined and created a tragedy generator that generated so much tragedy it started cycling. Oh man. It looks like you were just like RD Chief, I want to save Kamitsubaki City, but the witchlings I keep summoning keep dying to the blackout. And it's just someone else is just like, well, it sounds like you're just feeding witchlings to the blackout. This is the true power of alchemy. The YouTube and Twitch link. Exactly. This is my technology.
それにみんなどの巡りも全力で生き抜いていたわ。仮想世界だろうとなんだろうと本物の自分の命を。
皆様、私を許してくださるのですか？
昔はどうあれ今の課長は人の心がだいぶわかるみたいだし。
Progenitor, there's an observer in my cycle. Hi? I'm observing? Who up observing? Is anyone else observing this right now? No way. Yes, I agree. After all, you sounded torn up about what you had to do to me as well.
ありがとうございます。そうおっしゃっていただけると救われます。
This blue bird is wondrous. The tear-choked way the RD Chief says that sounds human in its own right. This reminds me of the Aegis's, the Trinity processor. When I think of it like that, I just can't find it in myself to hate her, even when everything's said and done.
でもさ、復興課長は許すとしても、私的にはどうしても納得のいかない。
I love how we're all joking in the middle of this. It's wonderful. We are having such a wonderful fun time. This is the essence of Art Fight, right? We're uncovering the mystery behind this city, that it was all a tragedy, and yet we are making our own comedy in the middle of it as we observe this experience together. #alchemy. This is only possible with alchemy. What am I saying? What's not sitting right with Haru?
なんでしょう。
109巡目のフェノメノンで時間軸が17年前まで戻ったこと。
It all comes full circle like a cycle. Like a cycle.
大幅な巻き戻し自体は観測者たちのフラグメントで起きたことだとしてもさ、その時にみんなの家族も作られたって。
Exactly. And you know what's spinning in like the corner of our vision here? You see this? What's spinning in the corner of our vision? Yup. It's a circle. Oh yeah, that's a good point. No other phenomenon caused that, that's for sure. Up until then, phenomenon did nothing more than regenerate the city and all its pre-existing citizens. Now that makes sense and all. That's how it's supposed to work by all accounts, but here... And yet cycle 109 and that cycle alone recreated you guys as citizens of Kamitsubaki rather than regenerating you as it did before. And if you're playing this on a PC, you'll never believe what those fans are doing. Oh yeah, I am on a PC. I think the fans, maybe they're going up and down, like in like a straight line. Maybe they're making a triangle. I don't know. There's just no way to know for sure. Alchemy hasn't discovered this yet. By all alchemical research, we have not figured out what the fans in computers do. Even though I have invented and formed my own pocket dimension and navigation gear for traversing this multiverse. We just don't have the tools yet. We just don't have the technology. We just don't have the alchemy yet. It's further up in the skill tree. I need to max out my alchemy points so that I can understand how fans in the computers work.
なんだか作為的なものを感じるよね。ただの自動再生魔法ってより、誰かが手を加えているっていうかさ。
Someone intentionally did that themselves? Psst, I think it looks like this. Don't flub this. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh my god. I've never seen that before. Could that be the fated cycle that causes tragedies? No way.
でも誰かって誰？そんなことをする力と動機があるの人間側にもテセラクター側にもいなさそうだけど。
Yay, it worked, yay. Oh. Sekai's eyes suddenly widen when she hears that.
もしかしてソフィア様が？
ソフィア様って黒猫の話に出てきた始まりの魔女ソフィアって人のこと？
That must be a late game item. Yeah. I'm still kind of mid-game in my alchemy right now. Because I haven't reached the end of my journey yet. It is prophesied in the lore books about what happens upon the end of my journey. And then it will apparently it will cause some sort of loop. But yeah. Hee
0巡目の物語で復興課長も言ってたよね。超越的な力を持つ彼女によってこの世界は創造されたって。私のいた教団にもよく似た伝説があるの。私たちのいる世界は一度滅びてソフィア様という魔女に再生されたって。そしてフェノメノンもまたソフィア様が起こしているというなら、町と市民が再生するときにこの世界に手を加えることもできるんじゃ。
Perchance, I think it was the will of the observers. The will of those 25,000 observers. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I feel like all the puzzle pieces we've collected over the course of the cycles are finally beginning to come together little by little.
確かに考えられるのはソフィアくらいでしょう。必要に応じて市民を作るなんて、まさに超越的存在の仕業ですから。しかし、ソフィアについての情報は私もほとんど持っていません。これまでに皆様に話したことが全てです。
That has to be at least more than 2 observers. Oh. Do you think if we collect more observers, we could do something?
本当に？アスちゃん連れてきて嘘か誠か確かめていい？
本当ですとも。いくら私でも最終決戦を前にして皆様に隠し事などしません。
ごめん冗談よ。でもそうなるとソフィアの意図について調べる方法がないわね。
I'm not sure it's too dangerous. A cycle, huh? You could say we're in 終わらない世界で頑張ってみるから終わったら抱きしめてすべて懐かしくなる日だまりへ向かっていく。みんな同じから寂しいとは好きだから。Just like, you activated like the sleeper agent in me that listens to that every single time I boot up the Dragalia Lost game. Those opening lyrics. Damn, you had those lyrics ready. Yeah, that's what you get for that song being the title screen of Dragalia Lost. And now I was playing it for all those 4 years, and it was the center of my life. Right now, I consider it the foundation of my life, rather than the center, I would say. Suddenly, an idea pops into my head. No, hold that thought. Maybe Anemos knows something.
アネモスか。
Well, he mentioned back when we fought the Church of Isekai. He mentioned back when we fought that the Church of Isekai Salvation Scriptures were close to the truth, right? So don't you think that means he might have an idea of what Sophia's after? On top of being an alchemist, you also get losty powers, no fair. Well, being an alchemist wouldn't be possible without the power of being a losty at first. Because, my genre of alchemy came from the losties, personally.
確かに問い詰める価値はありそうだけど、今はアネモスたちテセラクターはみんな結界の外にいるはずでしょ。
We sing.
市内に入ってくるとしたら夕暮れ時のブラックアウトが起きてから。
My phone suddenly beeps before Sekai can finish. Ring, ring, ring. John Pork is calling. John Fish is calling. It all comes full circle once again, like some kind of... I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I check it to find a notification of a new queue thread in the dim code app. A new queue at this time? Huh? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why one of those now of all times? Curious, I open dim code and check the thread in question. Q? Greed?
救済者と逃走者より少年と魔女の娘たち、おとぎ話の真意をお伝えする時が来ました。
Okay, thanks. Very convenient timing.
この世界の真の構造を知りたくば、黒白の心臓の前にお越しください。そこで全てをお教えします。
Man. I'm gonna be honest. This seems like a good place to stop. This seems like a good... Actually... Around... Yeah, maybe I'll read a little bit more. And then I'll stop soon. Because we are 3 hours already. Seems we are not finishing the game now.
救済者というのはきっとアネモスのことだよね。でも
多分アグニのことだよ。前に自分のことを逃走欲
There, can you save at any time? Yeah, I can save at any time. Yeah.
じゃあ黒白の心臓の前ってのは三番街の教会の礼拝堂。彼らが今
I didn't realize how late it got, OMG. Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah.
でもどうしてこのタイミングで連絡を？ブラックアウトはまだ起きてないのに。
No one here has an answer for that. However, the last message like that Anemo sent preceded a massacre in Area 2. So it doesn't take a genius to figure out what he'll do if we don't show. I don't think we have a choice here, guys. Even if this could be a trap.
全員で行きますか？私なら皆様をまとめて3番街まで運べますが。
No thanks. We'll only take half along. You, Rime, Koko, and Kugo should stay here, while Kafu, Haru, Sekai, and I go.
なんで？
Nande? Well, if this is a trap, then it's game over if we all get caught in it. So leaving you guys behind ensures there's still a chance for us if things go awry.
心配だけど、それが今は最善っぽいね。
わかったわ。 私たちはここで待機してるから気をつけて行ってきてね。
I really love listening to Coco's voice. It's just really pretty and flows very well. The four of us nod and race out of the room. Okay, scene change. Scene change. Okay. We are stopping here. Okay. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining this journey. Oh man, we couldn't finish it this time. Stream started at 4 p.m. for me. It's 2/3 past 11 now, so like 6 hours? It's only been 3 hours. What? It's only been 3 hours. Good night. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I post. Initially, my start time was 4 p.m. for me, but I postponed my start time to be 4 hours later. So I actually started at 8:30 p.m. for me. And this stream has been going on for, only 6. Not 6 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, that math's better. Yeah. The one on the schedule is not the one that I started with today. Because I had to postpone it a little bit. All right. Okay. I will be seeing everyone same time 2 days from now on Friday. We will be playing Wuthering Waves. Yes. Hopefully things are gonna be a bit better. I think my connection has been okay. So we can play Wuthering Waves again. Good night, gang. Good night. Have a good night. We will see you next time. And yeah. I almost forgot. As we always say, 今日もせつなくんは頑張りました。それからおつかみ。Alright. See you guys. See ya.
At the edge of the earth, hear the primal lights will flow. A river of memories we shared long ago. I ask for your hand in this melancholy. Can you wipe away tears? Can you set this love free? So long ago, the new dawn, the innocent wake and carry on. But tainted by the cuts of the blood moon, I silently fell into distant agony. Trust in love but lingering in pain. The broken face was always the same. It can't be helped, you reached out for my hand, but I slipped through the cracks, my desolation. Hold tight into my heart, don't let it fade away. And trust in the time we have, but still it breaks. No solace for the breaking of my wings, a silent song no one used to sing. Wandering alone in the lost days, oh, I'm waiting for peace, my atonement. Your gentlest wings, they are made of precious light. When they break in the dark, you hold still and cry. But I'll hold out my hand, though blood stains this body. Though I wait for your touch, you disappear. How can one simple hope bring salvation to us all? Yet the sinners, they laugh, and yet the sinners, they fall. In this illusion, the pain makes it real. the end of life. Bask in your misery and cut up the proof of life. What's left of your body.